Okay, maybe it worked. Okay. Hi, Danielle. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm using my mic today. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Rod. Hi, Fiera. Hope I'm saying your name right. Can you guys hear me? Let me push this back a little. Okay, good. I'm using my professional mic today. Oh, thanks. It was like 1, 2, 3, quick this morning. Hi, Isa. Oh, thanks. It was just real fast. I didn't really care what it looked like. Happy Sunday to you, Carrie. Thanks, Carrie. Aw, thanks. You guys, maybe I should just not care anymore with my hair. You know, they're saying I look cute. Okay, good. Like Farrah Fawcett, I wish. Like this one curl just like kind of came out. I don't know what's going on there. It was like, I like curl, but I don't like curl. Okay. So I didn't really know what to talk about today. Usually I have some kind of topics going, but I don't know. It's up to you guys what you guys want to talk about. I know I told you guys to grab a coffee or a tea and just we can talk about dreams, dark shadows, heaven, Jesus. Let's see. Danielle, I think you said you had a question. Go ahead, hon. Is there a way to do one question reading? Danielle, I wasn't really going to do readings today. Sundays are usually my day off from doing all that stuff. Hi, Linda. If you want to inbox me, we can figure something out. How to center yourself. Okay. When you ask that question, there's several answers you can get. And basically with centering, what are you centering your about? Are you centering yourself through love, or are you trying to center yourself to lower your anxiety? Are you trying to ground and center yourself so that you are on the right path? See, there's multiple answers to that question. Feeling stress. Okay. Center yourself, like lowering stress and anxiety. There's certain crystals that you can surround yourself with. So like, this actually happens to me. Hi Courtney, I'll read your guys' stuff in a minute. But Carol, usually when I do a reading, I have to have certain crystals around me when I read, because I get strong anxiety, because when your loved ones come around me, they pop off my energy equilibrium, so I immediately go into like an excitable, anxious mode, and I get dizzy. Actually, Carol, no, black tourmaline would be to rid negativity. And when I'm in the middle of a reading, I don't want to rid negativity. I just want to lower my anxiety. So I would just use a gold stone. It's on the website, thedivinemedium.com, under healing crystals in the online shop. What do you think about clear quartz? Clear quartz is your all-time crystal. You want to use it. Today's my dad's birthday. Ah, happy birthday. Your clear quartz is your all-time crystal. I don't know if I have any here with me. But Clear quartz is your go-to. A lot of people, when they do crystal quartz or crystal grids, they'll put the crystal in the middle, like the big clear quartz, and sometimes it'll be in a triangle form, and then you put the other crystals around it, and the clear quartz actually amplifies all the other crystals. So it's actually pretty cool to use clear quartz. Okay, somebody had another question. How to remove blocks. Rod, again, that is multiple questions. Are you trying to remove negative blocks, stress blocks, dreaming blocks, like if you're blocking your own dreams, spirit blocks, if you're blocking your own loved ones from coming through? It just depends what kind of blocks you're trying to get through. A lot of times I have bad dreams and I'm always worrying about bad things happening to me. I care about any advice on how to get rid of that negative energy. Courtney, if it's with the dreams, you can go with a black tourmaline or a carnelian in your pillow, and then back it up with an amethyst so that the black tourmaline and the carnelian aren't keeping you up at night. So you want to counteract it with an amethyst. But those will rid negative energy. Now, if you're having bad dreams, I would go with a selenite. A selenite will help with that. Okay. Can I ask how accurate the old wives' tale ring thing is? I assume it's very similar to a pendant or a pendulum. Yes, it is. If you're getting good results, if you're getting good results with something like that, then it's most likely coming from a good source telling you, because they're telling, dark entity will lie, but there's a way how they lie, that you can pick up on the lie. Hold on real quick. That's a little weird. No, not doing that in the middle of a live feed. I don't know who that is. Okay, that's weird. Okay. I asked because it keeps saying boy for this pregnancy. Carrie, are you the one that asked me yesterday if you were having a boy or a girl, and I kept getting a boy as well? I think I got that for somebody yesterday. I wasn't sure if it was you. I felt dizzy and anxious, shaky last night when I was talking to my friend's grandfather through my pendulum. It was my first time and it was crazy. Okay, Sierra, the dizzy and anxious feeling is their energy coming around you. Like I said before, I have to have, it's okay, Ebon, it's okay if you try to message me, it's alright. Somebody tried to accidentally message me and it interfered with the live feed. Okay, so when energy comes around me when I do readings, I get extremely dizzy. I used to get dizzy a lot when I was a child, and I didn't understand why this was happening until I came out and started actually doing group readings, and then it clicked. This is why I'm getting dizzy. Like, I started picking up on it, because it would only happen when I was doing readings then. And maybe if I was home at night, I would pick up on it again, like somebody coming through. So I would have to have a lot of goldstone. Now, Sierra, what you could do if you're trying to use a pendulum and you get dizzy and anxious with it, try to use a goldstone pendulum. It'll calm down that energy. Hygiene, throat chakra blockage. That has to do with communication. I would go with blue stones, like a blue calcite, a blue howlet. Let's see, let me think of another one. For communicate, chrysocolla or chrysophase is very good for that, for throat chakra. Rod, there's also a candle that deals with the throat chakra. Wearing a lot of blue in your wardrobe helps with throat chakra and opening that up. But on the website, on the shop online, if you go to the chakra candles, there's a throat one that's really good. How do you know if loved ones that passed are doing okay? Linda, the biggest, okay, let me put it this way. Every experience I have with a loved one that passed, unless it's a suicide or overdose or somebody that wasn't very nice, and it may be super, super abusive, they would go to a place called Plateau. And Plateau isn't necessarily negative. It's actually very peaceful. But no matter where they're at peace and going through what they need to go through. I mean, your journey doesn't stop just because your body dies here. It continues to go on. Yeah, Sierra, the video glitched because somebody was trying to video conference me. How do you keep your anxiety down without using crystals? Okay, one of the things that I do a lot is sea salt baths and meditation. And sometimes I'll correlate the two, where I'm doing a sea salt bath and meditation at the same time. Try some guided meditations, and actually I'm going to be coming out with my own anxiety, weight loss, sleep deprivation, guided meditations that you guys can buy on the website. Yeah, Carrie, I keep getting boy with you too. That's why I kind of wondered if you were the same girl from last night. Hey, Jill. Missy, how do you know when there's a spirit around? It almost feels like somebody's standing around you. It feels like somebody's watching you. Maybe you've been standing in your bedroom for a long time and then you get this weird feeling, like an uneasiness, like something changed real quick in the atmosphere. You might get dizzy, your stomach might hurt. You might get a sudden headache and then it goes away. Is tonight a good night to recharge my crystals? Yes. Carol, that's a very good time to do it. When using the pendulum, can you ask to talk to someone specific? Yes, Astrina, you can. Hi, Amanda. Is it good to just wear quartz crystal alone? You can, fine. You don't have to have other crystals with your jewelry. Well, I guess this isn't really a good example. I have my vial, and there's a crystal in it, and I don't like to wear other crystals when I'm wearing it. So, stopping by to say hi. I've been super busy this week and miss seeing you. Hi, Heidi. I am feeling a little better. Hi, Monica. Hi, Francine. Hey, I found my pendulum. Martin, that's awesome. I don't understand when you lost it. I don't know if you wrote to me and asked me if you lost it. I don't know. I can't remember. What do you think about flotation tanks? Oh, okay. I've heard about these flotation tanks where it feels like you're, and they take all senses away and you can't hear, see, and you're just floating on the water. I've heard of people having a lot of experiences. Most of them, from what I heard, aren't that good. So I would have to do more research to even give an opinion on that, Hannah. I don't like to give opinions on things I don't know too much about. So let me do some more research on that. I am actually going to write that down, though. And Hannah, we can actually talk about that next weekend then. Is it possible we feel this is a boy because his or her soul is a boy, but the gender of the child will be girl? Yeah, it's very possible. If you're very early in your pregnancy, it's very possible that the soul is a boy, and the more it develops, it decides along the way that it wants to be a girl. Monica, the topic is whatever we want it to be. Anything that comes to mind that you want to ask, like about Jesus, aliens, dark shadows, spirit. I'm too afraid of the dark to be in one of those things. Farah, I hear ya. Over the years of doing readings and stuff, I've become less and less afraid of the dark. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just getting used to spirit energy and it doesn't bother me as much at night. I can sleep with the TV off sometimes now, and I never was able to do that before. The third eye, Martin, there's several things you can do with that. Doomerite, amethyst, clear quartz. There's actually, if you go on the website, thedivinemedium.com, we have under the shop online, there's crystal candles, and there's a third eye one that you can work with. It's very awesome. Carrie, yes, there is a type of hell. I don't like going in too much detail about it. It's like taking the nightmares of the entire world and putting it into a movie. I don't really know how to explain it too much to you guys. It's like taking everyone's nightmares and phobias and putting it into one area. Jill, I never received an email that you bought it. I'm sorry, hon. I never got that. Actually, I can look right now, and I don't think I got it. Let's see. I will check right now. It's doing the circle thing. I don't know if you can see. It's loading my, nope, it's done loading. Wait, it says there, nope. Yeah, I didn't get it. Jill, check your payment and see if it actually went through. Maybe you missed a button or something. I never got it. There was a murder that happened a while ago and got a little media coverage. It was not near here. Lots of questions surrounding it. Would you be able to know the circumstances even if it was nobody I knew? Yeah, Estrina, I work on a lot of homicides, cold cases, missing persons, missing animals. I work on a lot of cases. I don't go into cases, like you'll see a lot of mediums, as soon as they see a high profile case, they're like diving into it and they want to be on TV for it and all this stuff. I try not to do that. I don't get into cases unless the family comes to me and seeks my guidance and knowledge in it. Other than that, I don't push it on somebody. But, I mean, if it's something that's plaguing you, I can help you with that. Fawn, heaven is literally not up. It's about 3 to 5 feet away. It's a hop and a skip to the next room. So when you ask if her spirit is with you, they're always with you. Every single soul that you have lost is with you. They don't go that far away from you. Just because the body passed doesn't mean they have. They're very much closer than what you're thinking. Husan, you don't want to be messing with Ouija boards, and I'm going to flat out say, yes, it's very bad. I'll give you an example. They put a big, giant Ouija board on top of a bar here in close to a town where I live, and it was used that night, I guess, by someone, and the next day a water pipe broke across the street in another company. It's like, why would you bring something like that to town? Our town already is having issues with overdoses and things going on here, and that's just going to heighten up the negativity. It's just, it drives me bonkers. So I know before you said the church hide things from us. Do they really have artifacts from Christ? Oh, I'm very sure they do, Daniel. I'm very, very sure that they have a lot of things that they're not telling us and hiding from us. Excuse me. Do souls stay in plateau? No, Carrie. Souls, when they go to plateau, it's a learning experience. It's what they call a self-awareness area. They keep going through the life review and they self-aware. How did I get here? Why did I get here? Bottom line, how do we get you to not do it again? They want you to understand your experience here and why it didn't work out the way it did, and how come you didn't have more control over a drug like, for example, an overdose. Why? What defeated you? What could you have changed? What could you have done? Could you have reached out to this person? Could you have met this person? It just, there's so many circumstances behind it, that you literally have to go through your life review and figure out what went wrong. God doesn't punish you because you made a mistake like that. It's more of, okay, you made this mistake, now what did you learn from it? How do you tell the difference between a dark shadow spirit and angelic spirit? Okay, dark shadow spirit, you're going to feel scared, nervous, anxious. Angelic spirit, they pull around you more peace, calming. You feel like a sudden burst of extreme high happiness. There's times when I'm alone in my room and I swear I see shadows floating from wall to wall, but only in my bedroom. Okay, only thing is, Missy, are you getting scared when you're seeing these spirits? Because the spirits and dark entities are two different things. If you're getting scared from them, it might be a dark entity. If you're feeling calm and it's like, oh, okay, that just happened, that's just a spirit. When buying products, do you send materials to us? Yes, we ship them out to you, Monica. Anything you need, we'll get it out to you as soon as possible. Okay, Jill, it said it went through. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use my phone to try to look it up. I am actually going to go on my internet, on my computer, and look it up. Sorry, I wrote a long list. Heidi, you're fine. Fawn, it's not a portal to hell, but it is a portal that they use for communication, and a way to get into, you know, doing things upon our world. See, the problem with Ouija boards is, now that this Ouija board is on top of this building and it's wreaking havoc because it's out in the open, it's so big, you know, the bottom line is, whenever I go to a house and I find out that there's a Ouija board that was used, or tarot cards that were used, or things that were opening these gateways, my biggest comment back to me is, why should I leave? I was invited. So basically, by buying it and then using it, you invited them, and now it's 3 times harder to get rid of them because they were invited. Okay, Husan. Okay, I thought you were basically saying you were, you know, going to be using one or looking forward to using one, and if it was bad or good. And no, it's not good. There's someone in jail that a lot of people feel shouldn't be. Oh, okay, Estrina, I see what you mean. Alexis, yeah, Wimber. I know, Teresa, I can't believe they did that too. Okay, Joe, I'll look at it. Thank you, honey. I'm going to check here in a minute. I don't think I really have any spirits. Okay, somebody said Samara is Kayla Emberg alive. Honey, I don't know who that is. I don't think I really have any spirits around me. I don't have any close family members of loved ones. Okay, Farah, here's the thing, though. Spirits can be anybody. They don't have to be related to you. They could be on the property. They could be attached to the house somehow, or attached to the house in some way. Or there's some kind of opening in your house that spirits are coming in and out. It could be any. It doesn't have to be a relation to you. Oh, Samara, like I said, I don't get into cases unless I'm asked by the family. I don't discuss these things online like this. I don't know the circumstances behind her death. I would have to go into reading mode to do that. And I don't discuss these things out in open. I mean, if she was murdered in some way and I suddenly get information on that, I don't want it out in the open like this. Okay? It could put me or my family in danger. I don't do that. My 8-year-old granddaughter recently died in a car accident. Was she young enough to go straight to heaven? Oh, Monica, yes. Children, when they die young, from what I'm understanding, what I had, you know, what I had experienced, children, when they die young, they're called what's called a pure soul. They were deemed a pure mission by God. Not by a guide, not by themselves, but God himself. And a lot of times, if you see these children that die young, they tend to have made a huge mark on the world or their families. And there's a reason behind that. Their death of leaving early has to make an imprint. That's the whole reason of taking them early. And yes, actually, they don't even go through transition. Most children, it's like they were gone a day, so they just go in and out. There's no transition there. For like somebody that was here for 90 years, they would have to go through a transition. If someone was abusive to people in their life, would they go to plateau? Okay, Hannah, it depends on the abuser. Okay, sometimes in soul contracts, an abuser will agree to be an abusee or abuser to an abusee because there's some kind of love learning lesson to be learned. Sometimes I feel pity on the abuser because they agree to this. But here's the thing: when the abusee doesn't try to change their ways, then yes, they go to plateau because they're supposed to learn as well how to stop being an abuser to the abusee. So if they aren't learning, they will tend to go to plateau to understand why they didn't switch gears. Those are the ones that go to plateau to learn. See, Missy, yeah, if you feel calm, that's not malicious dark entity. You're fine. It's just spirit around you. You can close some of those things off to you so you're not experiencing them as much. Like a white sage incense, just burning it around you will calm that energy down. White blessed candles will calm it down. Certain crystals will calm it down, like a black tourmaline or a carnelian will help with that. Lately, I've been able to see a lot of my spirit in people's eyes. Oh, a lot of spirit in people's eyes. I can sense some things, but not able to get anything yet as far as messages. I'm wondering what type or form of ability this is. Lindsay, I call this the Jesus effect. I'm writing a book, and a lot of this terminology I've never heard of it here on Earth. But I call it the Jesus effect. It's tapping in to the soul rather than the body, and seeing the soul for what it is and not the body, or what the body makes it out to be. So this is actually a very cool gift to have. Lindsay, I think you signed up for the evaluation, so that's going to be coming out Monday. I'm pretty sure I saw your name on the list. Trying to meet my spirit guide and guardian angel. Am I not strong enough to get through? Heidi, did you buy the meditation that's on my website? Because that might help a lot. And no, it's not about being strong enough. It could be that you're blocking it somehow, and it's just figuring out what block is blocking it. Like, is it fear? Is it pain you are still going through that you need healing from? Anything can block it, because here's the thing: if you're still going through pain, or you have some kind of fears, or you want it too much and you keep pushing at it and it's not coming through, your guides are not going to take you to the next level until they know that you're ready here. It's like starting a chapter of a book. Okay, here's chapter 1. You can't get to chapter 2 until you finish and absorb chapter 1. Okay, that's how that works. You have to get through certain things to unblock so you can get to the next level. Okay, Carrie, thanks. I'll check that out later. I know, Sherry. It's just going to kick everything up a notch. Did you ever research the matching birthmarks? Yes, I did. It means that you guys had some kind of past life together. I'm putting Jill down for meditation. I got to check that in a minute. And then Lindsay for the Jesus effect. I want to put that down so I don't forget. I tend to forget things very, very easily. Silly question, but when we feel an extreme pull to someone, does that mean we've been with them in another lifetime or heaven? I feel an extreme pull towards some people, and I even feel better when talking to you or listening to you as though I'm being told I'm supposed to. Well, me being a teacher in heaven, Whitney, might have to do something with that. A lot of people are drawn to me because of the teachings that I teach. It's almost like what I'm saying is familiar, and it's like a light bulb goes off and you're like, oh, why didn't I remember that? I know I knew that. Why didn't I remember that? It's just remembering what I taught. And with other people, yeah, it's what they call a soul recognition. You're recognizing someone else's soul, not so much their body, but it's a feeling of familiarity with that soul, and knowing that you had some kind of history with them, whether it was a past life or maybe you were just really close to them in heaven. What do you think about like a board of pendulums, a board for pendulums? Like having an alphabet and numbers also. I wouldn't do alphabet and numbers. I've seen people actually use a pendulum for like maybe, for example, they didn't know which crystal to use that day, so they would put crystals down on a table and the pendulum would go to like this one, and it ended up, yeah, that was what they needed that day. So that's kind of, I wouldn't use the letters and numbers. That's getting very close to using it as a Ouija board. The closer it gets to Halloween, the more shadows I see. That's because certain times of the year, this actually happened probably in February. We started, well, I see spirit all the time, but my crew the one night was like, why do we keep seeing shadows like walking around outside? I was like, oh, because the veil's lifted a little. Like, you're gonna see that. So we might be coming into a time where the veil's being lifted and you guys are seeing them more than normal, and and that'll close, so that won't last. Okay, how do you know what your soul contract is? Jesse, you're not really meant to. Most souls are not meant to, because if they knew that, then they would know the future. Or they would know the next thing that's coming, and they don't want that to happen, because here's the thing: if you always know what's going to happen, then you're not going to learn anything. So the heads up that you might get is maybe dreams, and something happens that your dream just predicted it. That's like an inquiry into your soul contract. Another one is when you get the gut instinct, that's giving you a heads up, okay, go that way. The small voice in your head, try this, go there. That's your guides taking you on your soul contract and helping you with it, because they have it in hand. You're not meant to. Not yet. Waiting to go through evaluation on Monday. Yes, Heidi, yes. Evaluations will be out and about on Monday. Feifei's been working really hard on that. You're welcome, Missy. You're welcome, Lindsay. I see souls. Amanda, I see souls too. And no, it's not bad. I help people with it, so I mean, if you see souls, you want to try to use it for good and not bad. The only way it's going to be bad is if you're the one being deceptive with it. Think it's very comforting to know. Yes, remembering. I was friends with this girl. Okay. It's okay if it was darker than yours. Cornelia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Birthmarks in the same spot. Now, this can be a past life. Now, if it's in a specific shape like a heart, and it's matching someone else's spot with a heart, that means you guys had a past life together and you died the same way in that life, okay? Now, for yours, it could just mean that by chance you were in the same lifetime, but you didn't really know each other, and maybe you had come in contact with that person at some point in time, and you're in that soul contract. How can I find out about my contract or path of life for me? That's getting involved with your soul contract. Guys, I need you to give me 1 minute. Keep putting your answers or questions in. I have to go to the bathroom, so give me 2 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, that took a little longer than what I wanted. But I was sitting in there. I gotta ask you guys a question. Has any of you, like you were sitting, or maybe you were like laying in bed and all of a sudden, it sounds like a real low muffled radio's on and you can hear like people talking? Anybody that has that going on with you lately? Okay, let's see what questions we got. Okay, so my son was born with the same bald spot as I have on the side of our head. It's not big, just really weird, and at the same age as I was, 2 years. We both got hit by a dog, and we have the same identical scar on our face and same spot. And everything, does this mean anything? Shauna, yeah, it does. Do you also have a very unique connection with your son, like more than most people? I've always been able to see aura, energy, and objects. How do I boost that ability? Hannah, that would be part of the Mentoring Academy. We can talk more on adjusting and heightening your gift if you want to do that. You need to go on the divinemedium.com and go to the Mentoring Academy and fill out the form to get on the evaluation. I'm writing your name down so I don't forget that you asked. So let's see. Hannah, one of the things that Maria's telling me for you to do is surround yourself in colors and crystals, and that should also help you boost the color frequency so that you can understand what each one means better. Okay. Hi Christine, I see them too, especially since I'm in Old Town on the island. I saw a man dressed as a soldier the other night in the cemetery and a lot of other things. Farah, that just means that you're a medium and they're trying to communicate with you. It's not meant to be scary, it's just, I mean, you guys have to put yourself in their shoes. What if you passed and you wanted to get a message to someone? Would you want the person that you're trying to communicate with be scared of you? Or try to understand what you're trying to say to them? I only see them in my dreams. Okay, Shanna. I have concerns. Wait, Shanna, what was your question before? Let me go back. See, I already forgot. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm a little lost. You only see what in your dreams, Shauna? Okay, I have concerns about moving in with my son and his family. Oh, Connie, I'm not doing readings today. Today's my day off. I need a day off. I work all week long, readings nonstop. I need a day off. If you want to get a reading, that would be one of the questions for like the big three. If you go on the website, thedivinemedium.com, you can go to the sessions tab and look up the big three, and you get 3 questions. Email them through the website, and I can answer them. My son is seeing people who aren't there. This has always been one of my personal fears. How should I go about explaining this to him? Well, one, Megan, you don't want to have fear with this. Your son's gifted. And once you instill fear in yourself, then if he is seeing loved ones that passed or seeing dead people, he's also an empath. So he's also feeling them and feeling you. So if you put fear in yourself, he's going to get fear from it. So try not to do that. Show him that you have strength and you understand that they're just giving messages. And he has a gift. It's just helping him with that gift. So if you want me to have an evaluation on him, go to the website, The Divine Medium, go to the Mentoring Academy, and fill out the form, and we'll put you on the evaluation for Monday. I hear my name being said all the time. Okay, if you hear your name being said all the time, that's your guides trying to get your attention. What crystal would you recommend for my mother? She has Crohn's and MS. I would like to get her something to help with the constant pain. Danielle, can you do me a favor, inbox me, because there's a list of crystals that I can suggest, bloodstone being one of them, but I want to write them out for you so that you know how to spell them. So inbox me to remind me. Monica, yeah, I just wanted to see if anybody else was, because I think what it is the veil's lifted, and I think their voices are coming through, and it sounds like a muffled radio going on. The static sounds are actually your guides trying to talk to you. They have a static radio sound, and angels have a high-pitched static radio sound. Sorry, I'm reading something, guys. Carrie, this would be like a health reading. I can go into more depth with that, you know, through like a mini health reading. I would inbox me and we can get you scheduled in. I'm not doing readings today. Today's my day off, guys. Is it okay if the spirit I'm speaking to asks me to use the alphabet? Well, Sierra, I mean, it's not, I don't think it's so much alphabet. I mean, I get letters. Like, for example, I had a client yesterday ask me, you know, what his son's nickname, or what did he call him? And if I've never heard of it, it's not going to come through. So they'll use like a letter. And I said, he's giving me a big S. And then he kept saying stands or stetters, or he was trying to put something with the S, and I couldn't make it out. And he said he used to call me Skins. All I know is he started with an S and he was trying to end it with an S. I couldn't make out the middle because I've never heard anybody be called Skins before. So it was a little weird. But he did pinch me, and we didn't connect the two till later, that he meant skins to me and I wasn't getting it. My son tells me when I'm purple and blue, wait, my son tells me. Oh, Megan, I'm wondering if he's picking up on your aura, like the colors that surround you. Ask him if he sees this blue and purple or surrounding you blue and purple, and then we can figure out if it's aura color or if he's picking up on a your true nature. Let me just put it that way. We'll go from there, and you can inbox me that kind of stuff. Goes from low to high pitch. Sometimes I'll hear it. Yep. That's spirit. Patty, I would try a fluorite sphere, a clear quartz sphere, a selenite sphere. Spheres are the round crystals. We have them on the website under crystal spheres. You can take a look at them and see, you know, which one jumps out at you. But fluorite helps with focus. Selenite heightens to, you know, to help you make yourself more aware and listen. And clear quartz kind of does the same thing as a selenite. It's just a preference of which one you like better, or which one jumps out at you. Hi, Katie. I just often have a high frequency sound sometimes lately in my ear, and it's random. On regards to your question. Okay, I see what you mean. Fawn, I would pay attention to where he exactly is looking, and if he's staring, that would be spirit. Okay, now Shayna, your son having a unique bald spot, this kind of thing, the special connection you have with your son, from what I'm getting, this is a repeating life with a same soul. And when I say same soul, it means it means one of two things. One, you are your son and your son is you, and you're having a life with yourself. Or two, you and your son had the same disease and died at the same time. And the injuries are happening again. Okay, let me put it this way. I did a past life for a doctor the other day, and I had said to him, "You were hit by a car. That's because your legs are messed up. Aren't your legs messed up? You're having a lot of trouble with your legs." And he said, "Yeah, I am." And he goes, "That's so weird. That makes sense." And he continued to tell me that he had a football injury where he was slammed, and this is why his legs hurt him now. I said, "Yeah, it's you." Before we got to the football thing, I said, when the car hit you and you died, it was right around your early 20s. And he said that was right around the time when he got hit in football. So it was a repeating, just different circumstance. Because why they repeat like this is because we didn't get over it the first time, so it's happening again so that we deal with it. Okay. I don't think it's scary. I think of it more of a peekaboo effect. I just don't fully know how to control it. I've read a lot of books, but I'm more of a hands-on person. My daughter is the same way, but I think she's blocking it out. She told me she had a dream someone was following her, and then she turned around to look, and they started choking her. She's 10. Okay, Farah, I've had the choking effect happen to me one time. Basically, the spirit wasn't trying to be malicious to me. He was trying to show me what happened to him. He was, choked and strangled. That's how he died. He was trying to put me in his shoes to try to put the effect across to me that this is how I died. I need to get a message across. So half the time they're not trying to be malicious. Now, Farah, if you want, you can send me go to thedivinemedium.com, the Student Academy, and do a form for your daughter, okay? Let me write you down. I work with kids because I was there. I knew the fear growing up with it, and this is why I help kids now. Okay. Okay, Carrie, when you're hearing your name, it's your guides trying to get your attention, and there's a ton of bells in heaven, so if you're hearing them and then hearing bells along with it, you're just hearing where they're at. They're obviously in heaven, so you're hearing an opening coming through and them trying to get your attention. How can I get more in tune with my spirit guide? Actually, I'm glad you brought this up. Callan, I hope I'm saying your name right. Everyone has spirit guides, Callan. I know you said I know I have one. Yes, you have actually several. Everybody has several guides that do multiple things, depending on where you are in your life. You might have one guide that's been with you for, I don't know, say 15 years, and all of a sudden certain things in your path have changed, so another guide's going to switch it out, and this guide is now going to help you with the rest of this time, and then maybe say in your 30s, it's your soul contract switches again, and another guide comes and switches out with that guide. This is how it happens. Each guide doing specific things for you. But there is one main guide that stays with you from birth and up until you die, and that's the one that constantly is communicating with you, on top of the other ones that come in and out. Now, I have a spirit guide course, and it's at your leisure, it's at your freedom. We have pre-taped videos, and you go through the module and learn about your spirit guides, learn how to communicate. It's about a 2-week program, and you can ask and inbox me any questions you have along the course of your learning. And I believe that if you have a gift or ability, getting to know your spirit guide is your #1 key to opening up that ability more and understanding it more. Okay, I can't stress getting to know your guides more than I already can now. I hear a high-pitched noise. Yes, everybody, the high-pitched noise is your guides, and we're going through a lifted veil event, where these things are going to push through more than usual. Watching you makes it really hard to get ready for. Sherry, don't I know it? And Sherry, I'm working on your reading today. I fell asleep last night. I got super tired, and I think I actually fell asleep in the middle of us talking. So I will be working on that today. Sierra, sorry I don't know if you answered yet, but the spirit I was communicating with asked me to use the alphabet. Now, okay, Sierra, like I said before, I don't know if you weren't paying attention or if you had a glitch or something. Alphabet, if spirit gives you alphabet letters to try to get their point across, then that's okay. Now, if it's trying to get you to do like a pendulum kind of, or not a pendulum, a Ouija board kind of thing, then no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trust that spirit. It's obviously something dark trying to get you to do something that you shouldn't be doing. Now, I get spirit that's, says to me, like if they want me to express a certain name and I'm not getting the name, they'll go very dominant with the letter, the first letter of the first name or the first letter of the last name, and then it'll go from there, and it'll open up a leeway to get the rest of the letters to understand what name they're giving me. Can you do meditation for the website and opening your eye and developing your abilities? Yeah, Estrina, I can do that. Would you say third eye? Abilities. Meditation. I love these suggestions, guys. Keep having them come. Any suggestions you have about the website, I'm very open. I love criticism. I love advice. If there's something you want to see on the website, we can get it up for you. Gaff, I do not do future readings because I do not mess with people's missions. What I do is guidance readings on the soul contract you are already on. I do not implant things that shouldn't be there. I don't mess with your free will on that issue. Psychics tend to do this. I do not. I have to answer for what I do here when I go back, and messing with people's missions is not one of them. Sorry, I cannot help with that today for you. So I sometimes have the long ringing beeping in my ear with static and talking. I always thought it was because elementary school in England would give me hearing tests. Farah, actually, ringing tests back then would have actually helped you open up to hearing your guides because they do work at a frequency static level. And the funny thing is when I had ringing tests, I always felt like something was happening right after I had one of those done. It almost like opened up a leeway to hear them or get messages. Like, because I tend to understand that my dreams tend to heighten after I had one of those done. I'm not sure if you remember that happening to you as well. Okay, that's interesting. I must have hurt my back in my past life, or I was an idiot teenager sledding down a hill and broke my back in this life. I have seen many spirits over the years. It was almost like it was a real person standing right in front of me. Do you know what this means? I have seen many spirits over the years. Kristen, it means that you are a medium of sorts. Now, there's different levels of mediumship. Different levels of, excuse me guys, somebody is draining the crap out of me right now in my room. Might be Maria. Maria's my guide, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. There is different types of mediums. Kristen, I'm going to write your name down. I'd love for you to go to the Mentoring Academy on the divinemedium.com and fill out the form to get an evaluation done. They'll be sent out Monday. And I can help you better develop it and understand it more if that's something you want to do. I never push these things on anybody, so it's totally up to you to want to broaden that understanding. And guys, if you have a gift and I evaluate it and I give you exactly what your gifts are, it doesn't mean you have to go out and start changing the world with your gift. Your gifts were given to you in the life you already have. So they're basically just saying, hey, you have this little gift or you have this big gift, use it in your daily life with people or, people that you work with. It doesn't mean you have to go opening a shop and have to be this wooey medium or psychic or whatever. Okay? Can family members be guides? Hannah, they can, but only if they weren't in your lifetime. I feel my Nan around me often, but I never met her. She died before I was born. Yes, exactly. So Hannah, if you, and the thing is, if you're feeling her, it might just mean she's very close to you. But if you feel you're getting guidance answers from her, then yes, she would be a guide. You, like I was going to say, your family members can be guides, but you couldn't have met them. You wouldn't have known them. Okay? You would have never met them in this lifetime, at least. Recently, when I've been doing things with anything spirit, I randomly my left eye will. Sierra, I get the eye twitch constantly. It's so annoying. How do you know your spirit guides communicate with you? How do you? Okay, Fawn, it is the gut instinct. Like for example, I'll give you an example. The small voice in your head that sounds like you, that is your guide. But I can hear Maria's own voice now. After so long with working with her, her voice separated from mine, and I can hear her tones, her way of wording words. I know it's her and not me. Basically, I got into the car because I had a meeting with these two doctors the other night because the one doctor owns Bulldog Arena, and he suggested me doing this big event. It's like a John Edwards thing. People pay tickets to come in to see me, and we were kind of having a business meeting at Franklintown Street Bar and Grill the other night, and I had taken my food to go so that I could just sit and relax and watch Voyager because I'm a nerd. Go Star Trek. So that's my downtime away from work. I love coming home, watching my Star Trek. Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. So I got my food to go, and I went to sit in my car, and I kept hearing Maria say, "Put it on the floor," and I didn't listen to her. I stuck it on my seat. So because all I wanted to do was just get home. I was so tired. This meeting went longer than what I had expected, and I wanted to get home. So I'm driving, and this guy pulls out of nowhere, and my food literally goes to the floor. I was like, "Ah, you're kidding me. Why didn't I listen to her?" And yeah, it's things like that. You'll know. You get like a inquiry of do this, do that, and then when you don't do it, you're like, "Ah, crap. Why didn't I listen to myself on that?" It's really them talking to you. Okay, Carrie, we'll stay here while you do your laundry. Do you believe that sleep paralysis is spirit manifestation or normal? Okay, here's what I think. No, here's what I know sleep paralysis is. Okay, your soul cannot be in your vessel at all times. Okay, it needs some kind of leeway out to have. It's kind of like this. Would you stay in your house for the whole time you've been here on Earth? Would you just stay in your house? It would be very hard to, right? You'd go stir crazy. So it's kind of like your soul doing that as well. It wants to get out and adventure, and this is why we have to sleep, so that the soul can go out and adventure. It doesn't leave the body. There's still, it's what's called an energy umbilical cord. It keeps us intact with our vessels so we don't go very far, and when we do go very far, it'll yank us right back. And the sleep paralysis basically is, and Maria calls it the sleep zombie, where you're dead, or where you're sleeping and you're alive. Like it's you're dead, but you're not dead. Okay, she calls it the sleep zombie. So basically what's happening with that is your soul is trying to catch up with your body, or basically probably it's the other way around. Your body's trying to keep up with your soul, and your soul hasn't went into the body yet. I mean, you're still thinking and being aware of things, but it's basically like your soul jumping back in or going back in, and your body catching up with that. Okay, so that's what that is. So 2 days ago, I had a friend come over and wake me up. I was upset with them and kept saying I was trying to cross over. Once I really woke up, felt sad. Was I trying to die? Oh, Jill. Okay, Jill. Two things. One, you could have been, because people do pass away in their sleep. This may be in their soul contract to of an acceptance of this is how I want to go. I just don't want to wake up. I just want to stay wherever I go. while I'm in my dream state. Or two, somebody was communicating with you about crossing over and you took the message with you and you were sad to leave them. So it could be a loved one that you were communicating with you and they were talking about trying to cross over and you got upset because you had to leave them. I don't want to miss anything. I know. Estrina, I love the website too. It's so much fun. It's so interactive. I don't know if you guys know, on the website, thedivinemedium.com, if you go to the Mentoring Academy, in the drop-down menu, it's called the Students Nook. If you go in there, it's an actual chat room where you guys can hang out and talk like this. I mean, it doesn't have video. Yeah, it doesn't have video. I think I checked the other day to see if it had video, because I was going to, pop on there and talk to you guys through video. But it's basically a chat room and just getting to know. I started the chat room because I wanted you guys to be able to have a comfortable, safe place to go to talk to one another. Like, everybody has gifts. Everybody wants to know what everybody else's gifts are and how do they deal with it. How do you cope? What do you do to stay sane, or how do you center yourself? And I wanted you guys to lean on each other. I mean, I can't be available 24/7 to you guys all the time, so you guys do have each other to talk to when you're not talking to me. So it's a support system for you guys. So you guys can go there anytime and chat on there. I've been listening to a lot of binaural beats at night. Estrina, this is really good because, and I'm sure that you had the headaches going. Let me know if you were getting the headaches. Once you keep doing the binaural beats, the headaches will stop. They'll start to go away. Sometimes I'll find one that I do get a headache. So, but it's okay. That just means that it's working. It opens up the third eye and you tend to get a stress. It almost feels like a stress tension headache right up in here. And that's just because you're being downloaded or opened up to an awareness of your enlightenment and abilities to hear and communicate with your spirits. If a spirit takes the form, wait, who said hi? Hi, Paul. If a spirit takes the form of someone living, does that mean that the spirit is bad? No, it doesn't. It actually just means that they're trying to make you comfortable with their presence around you. Okay, Kirsten, or Kristen, it's not something that's supposed to be bad. I would like to find my gifts. I used to be able to turn on and off lights with my mind and light candles. Monica, I've been there, done that. Actually, that means that you actually are in control of your gifts. But my mom called me evil. Well, I didn't have a very supporting mom either, Monica, so I've been there. And yeah, for years I blocked my gifts or didn't want to try to use them. But Monica, did I write you down yet? I feel like I wrote you down. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, Monica, I'm writing you down. Go on the mentoringmedium.com. Go to the student or the Mentoring Academy. Oh God, I said the Mentoring Medium, didn't I? thedivinemedium.com. Go to the Mentoring Academy and fill out the form for a student evaluation. And we'll hone in on those gifts and then we'll unblock you if that's something that you want to explore. I'm going to write your name down just in case you do that, so I remember that you were talking about that. Farah, a lot of my childhood's gone too. I remember most of the tests they gave, but I don't remember anything after. That was one of the things that I do remember was the sound test. My pendulum was going in different directions for yes and no's, and it turned out to be this YouTuber that I love's guide, and it was telling me to contact him and help him. Can that be true? Sierra, the first thing, if your yeses and nos changed, it means there's another spirit, like a spirit guide, trying to communicate with you. Not the one you've been dealing with the whole time. That's why I always say, always check your yeses and nos, because some spirit guides will change it. Because maybe they don't want it to go circles, maybe they want it to go straight line. Or they're trying to say, hey, we changed the communication and now you're talking to somebody different. Now, if you're feeling like you have to reach out to this YouTuber, then I would reach out. Nobody here is going to say, no, you shouldn't do that. he probably would think it was nice of you to contact him. So, you know, if you're being pulled to do that, then I would go do that. What about the voice I sometimes hear with no gender? Farah, actually, there is no gender in heaven, so that would make sense. And actually, your heightened ability to understand that it has no gender, that's pretty overwhelming. A lot of people don't get to that level of understanding. Maria is funny. Yes, Maria is very funny. As a child, I would always suddenly wake up because I felt like I was falling. As an adult, I have come to understand that this was... Yes, it is very much astral projection. It's you coming back to the body. I PM'd you about the crystal pouches on the website, wondering if you can make up a crystal pouch for the home. Yes, Patty, I definitely can do that. What I'm going to have you do, Patty, is... I wonder if I should just make a custom one. Like, if you hit custom and then write in the notes, one for home. I might do that. But for right now, Patty, here, I'm going to put you down, Patty Garcia. Patty, just pick one of the pouches and then write in the notes, not this pouch, but the home, and it'll remind me. I'm writing you down right now. So just pick a pouch and I'll know to create one. I get overwhelmed, but being in crowds or when people come over. Okay, that's an empath thing, Paula. Yeah, that's an empath. You're picking up... I don't like to be in overcrowded places either. I actually tend to shut down. It's like I'm not really paying attention to anybody anymore. Because I'm kind of... I don't know that I'm doing it half the time, but I'm like listening, or I'm spaced out because I'm not technically there. Oh, my Justin sent me a sticker. I wonder what he sent me. Let me go look. He comes home soon, so I'm excited. We get this. I have him for a whole week. I'm so excited. Okay, so yes. So being an empath, you're gonna want to protect yourself when you do go into crowded places. I mean, there's a crystal that I take with me that helps to calm that energy down. But Paula, I'm gonna put you down. I want you to go to the divinemedium.com, go to the Mentoring Academy tab on that website, and fill out the student evaluation form. And we will get the evaluation out to you Monday. Yeah, the headaches, yeah, they tend to get better. I get tinglings in my head and heat around my body flowing. Yes, that is you opening up to the awareness of the tones, which enlighten you. When I was a little girl sleeping next to my mom, I had a dream of a witch flying above me. My mom was actually sleeping, a witch above me while I was dreaming. Okay, no. Here's the thing, James. What I assume is happening is this witch... Here's my question. Let me ask you this before I go jumping into this. Were you getting bad, scary feelings from the witch flying above you guys? I was trying to find that chat room. Maybe I can't use my phone. So, no, Farah, you should be able to find it. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. You guys, let's switch your computer. Oh, look. You can see me on the screen. Alright, so, let me see. We're going to go to the divinemedium.com. Can you guys, I hope you guys can see. I hope I'm not moving around too much. Alright, so I'm going to set this here. Okay, so you go to the Mentoring Academy, Students Nook, scroll down, see chat room rules. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, where is it? Uh-oh, wait. Hold on. wonder if it's glitching on me. Oh, no, there it is. It just takes a little while. Some of this stuff takes a little while to, hope you enjoyed your... Oh, I have to upgrade, that's why. Okay, that's why. Alright, so I'll do that later, guys. I'll update the chat room. That's how they get ya. You think you get something for free, and you don't. Oh well, I'll pay the fee every you guys can do that. Alright, let me put this down again. I had it set up so it wasn't falling. Okay. Oh, yay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Farah, let me work on that. I'll get that chat room up and ready for you. Okay. Hi, Sarah. I was going to fill out the form for gift evaluation. I did message you about it, but we'll also do the form. Estrina, yeah, try to do the form because Phelan's been taking care of those. I haven't. I just don't have time to do the student contact system that she set up. She's been doing that. Monica, what was your gifts? Oh, Monica, you know what? If you can hear me, go out and come back in. That tends to happen on certain people's phones and computers. Fair. Yeah, I need to get some sleep. But you know what? It's just, I have too much going on. I get maybe 2 to 4 hours sometimes. Sometimes I don't get to bed till like 3 or 5 in the morning. And then I'm back up at 9 to get ready for work. I see, do you see Maria or do you only hear and feel her? All three. I see her, feel her, and hear her. Hey, you are not working. I didn't get your answer, darn it. Monica, try to go back in and come back out. Or go out and come back in. Okay. Bye, Sherry. Enjoy your day. The witch was laughing, but my mother was scared. Okay. Most of our dreams are oh. Okay. Guys, are you guys still there? Can you guys still see me? Give me a thumbs up if you still see me. Somebody just try calling me again. Okay, thumbs up. Yay! Ugh, why is this turning now? Oh, crap. Alright. Alright. I'm having issues here with this camera. Alright, let's try it this way. Okay. I had two people try to call me on Facebook. Why isn't this staying? Okay, there we go. Alright. Hi, Michelle. Does Eden have the same gifts as you? Estrina, no, she does not. She will help people, not like how, it's okay, Danielle. Not like how I do. What are you guys doing down there? My puppy and my kitty snugglings. Carrie, the only thing is with the live feeds, I'm doing it on iPad. So if somebody does call me through Facebook and I'm using Facebook Live, it's going to come through. I can't stop that. Yeah, they try to call through Facebook. Eden, my daughter Eden, her ability is she does see spirit. They don't try to communicate with her like they do with me. It's more, she actually gets more alien spirit. She's told me of several alien forms trying to communicate with her. She has seen spirit guides, mostly hers. They tend to communicate with her. There's one in particular, a boy, probably in his late 20s, that communicates with her, and I'm guessing this is her main guide that tries to talk to her. there's an alien guy that communicates with her. She has actually drawn me a picture of him. He's very lengthy and tall, has long fingers. If you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. Okay, so our kitten has a problem. He has to suckle. So Justin, when Justin's trying to sleep, he will try to suckle his ear, his nose, his knuckles, anything on his skin, and he's doing it to Maxie, and every time he does the Maxie goes, grr, grr. It's hilarious. It's so funny. Okay. How's the rabbit? I forgot to ask. Farrah, we're still trying to find a home for Leo. He's a very beautiful rabbit. It's just I feel bad because we're never home. Excuse me, we're never home to be with him. I feel bad that he's in a cage. I hate that he's in a cage. We left him out in Justin's rec room, which is the room next to me here. We switched rooms. I have his room now, and he has mine. And the rabbit, we let him out for like 2 weeks. Well, he ended up eating the carpet up. Our screen in the window has a big hole in it. Like, he just went to town. Hold on, I gotta get the cat. No, come here. No, come here. No, you leave your brother alone. You stop sucklings. You're not allowed to suckles. You're not allowed to suckle. Okay, Danielle, I sent you a message, and when I tried to leave it, I hit the phone. Oh, Danielle, it's fine, honey. You're fine. It's not a big deal. That's so cool. Is she cool with it, having guests? She is, but she isn't. I think they freak her out a lot. Like, sometimes I'll get texts at 3 a.m. Mom, I need your help. Something's in my room. She gets freaked out a lot. So I have a feeling I keep getting interrupted as a sign someone on the other side doesn't love me. James, are you trying to send me a dream? Oh, the witch dream. Actually, I think that you should send that to my email or like my inbox, and I can attack it there. I think it's mainly, from what I'm getting from Maria, it was mainly symbolism to show you the connection between you and your mom, and the witch was a symbolism of that. Okay, get down. Let me scoot in here. So yeah, just send me the dream again, and I'll figure out what the symbolism of the witch is. I don't want to do it today because today's my day off. I'm trying not to do readings. I need to have some kind of day off. Oop, and there goes my. Let me try this again. You're having issues with keeping the camera steady. Okay. Share the post again, and I will share it with my friends. Hopefully we can find a home for Leo. Oh, that'd be awesome, Carrie. I will do that as soon as we get off here. Let me write that down. Carrie, I didn't know that you lived around here. Okay. Yeah, he chewed all the cords. Actually, he has chewed through my mic cord. So yeah, and he chewed a big chunk of the window ceiling, which is wood. So yeah, it was a nightmare. I love watching you. You are so empathetic. I'm struggling, and watching you seems to help. Ruth, that's awesome. You're very welcome to join in anytime you want, or message me about anything you need. Yeah, that's why I started one of these. I didn't really want to get paid or anything. It was just, hey, let's hang out and talk. Just something fun for people to do on Sundays. Do I know any mediums in Massachusetts? No. Danielle, the thing with me, wait, real quick, I'm going to answer Istrina's before you guys start questions again. Do the other races not on Earth have contact with each other? It is always friendly. Estrina, no, not every race is going to have contact with another race. Some actually races don't know that others are out there. It's just like us. We don't, well, Earth doesn't know that there's life out there, and it's mainly speculation right now, and I think that's a lot of other races are the same way. Danielle, the thing with me about mediums is I have a hard time trusting them. There's so many out there, and for me to go to one would take a lot. Like, it would take a lot for me to go to a medium. I have a hard time trusting them. I think because I need to know that they have the same connection as I do, or better, or differently in their own way. Something just moved on my desk. I can't make out what it was though. But yeah, to ask me if I know any mediums, I don't. I don't go looking for them either. So usually if I need help in my life, I try to talk to Maria, or I try to do the cards. So, you know, I try to do that stuff. Carrie, I live about 45 minutes away. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I lost my Apple chargers and Mac chargers with my mom's bunny. He got shocked one day and ran off. He hasn't done it again. Oh, nice. I wish that would have happened. Where do we go in the Mentoring Academy to fill out the contact form? Okay, so I'm gonna grab you guys again because I want to show you instead of having to try to explain. Okay, so you go to the Mentoring Academy. Okay, you scroll down. Ah, crap. Is this another glitch? Wait, let me see if I can. Oh, there it is. No, it's not a glitch. Yay! Okay, so you might have to refresh. But no, it's right here in the Mentoring Academy. You hit the Mentoring Academy, scroll down, and there it is. You fill the form out. Okay? And the other thing is, I teach about crystals in the course. And this is just an article on beginner crystals to kind of have in your crystal kit. And then I have a link here to go to the healing crystals and to find those crystals if you want to end up purchasing them. Okay, so this is the crystal tab. And I kind of go over in this video a lot of important crystals that are great to have in your crystal kit. But you can go to the courses, and there's a lot of courses available, like the Removing Negativity, How to Meditate. Here's the Crystal Academy courses. How to read your angelic cards using a pendulum, contact your spirit guides. This is the main course that I talk to you guys about. It's a 2-week progress, and then the chakra therapy is learning how to use crystals to heal your chakras and to balance out your chakras. So that's some of the stuff on the website. It's pretty neat. Ooh, ding ding. Okay, let me adjust again. Okay. Every time I move you guys, I have to figure out how to get you back in order here. Ah, why isn't this working? Okay, let me... Oh, yay, it worked. Okay. Okay. What are your spiritual beliefs? Carrie, my beliefs are Jesus. I don't have a religion. I am spiritual by nature, just because of my experience there in 2009. I didn't see a religion going on. I wasn't asked about a religion. I was asked, you know, like, How did I show love? How did I gain love? I actually came back angry after my experience because I knew the mission I had to do, but I really just wanted to stay where I was at. I didn't want to go back. But then I thought about my daughter, and that's kind of what kept me going. She still continues to, in my mind, I still continue to push because of her. I know that what I'm doing here will help her eventually in her life down the road. But my belief is in Jesus. God is a type of energy. He's not an old man with a white beard sitting on a throne. He's a light energy. It's like when you're standing in heaven, you're standing in his breath. That's the best way I can describe it. Everything I taught in heaven was taught by me, by Jesus. Like when you say Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Father is God, Son is the physical form of God, and the Holy Spirit is his soul, his spirit. So somebody had asked me that a couple weeks ago. It's the triangle of the three, Omega, God. And what each means is, you know, God is the Father, the head of all creation. The physical form of him is Jesus, and the Holy Spirit being his spirit, his soul. I had an opal angel figure of crystal I got from England. I would take it everywhere, but it somehow broke. Farah, when you have a crystal that you put so much energy into and it breaks, it means that you need to give the other half to someone close to you because it helped you so much that it might help somebody else close to you. So anytime you have a crystal break, I would always give it to somebody that is real close to you that you think could benefit from it. Have you ever had spirit contact you from I deal with a lot of plateau souls. Now, when I can't interrupt their progress of healing, I will be directed to talk to their guide instead of them, but I still get their mannerisms, their emotions, and the message that they're trying to get through in their earthly form comes through very strong. And that's their guide trying to show me that so that I can get the details of who they were to the family. Because I don't know anything about your family. I'm getting mainly what the Spirit's given me. That's all I can explain on that one. So if there is a soul in plateau and it might interrupt their healing process, their guide will talk on their behalf. And they'll eventually find out that I gave a message to the family. So eventually, meaning, I mean, there's no time in heaven or plateau, so they could be finding out right then and there. I don't know. So it just depends, I guess, on their healing when the timing is ready for them to hear it. So you guys have any more questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about? I feel like I'm out of breath from asking or answering so many questions. Hi, Yvonne. For whatever reason, I can't watch the live feed. I've tried everything, so I will watch it later. Okay, honey. Wait, if you're contacting me, aren't you watching it right now? How's that work? Just goofing you. Yvonne, I love you. Is everyday life difficult for you? I mean, are spirits constantly communicating with you, or are you able to kind of block it out? Carrie, there's some days that are really, really bad. I remember not too long ago, I had a lot of spirit that would not stop, and I remember staying in bed for a couple days, and Justin come home and had said, "Are you okay?" And I go, "No, I can't get them to stop. I can't." It was just really bad, and it's hard sometimes to shut them up or shut them off. But yeah, I mean, I have some downtimes, and I feel bad. Like, for example, like Faylin, she's having so many problems with her back, and I feel like half the time I'm in level land because Spirit's constantly talking to me, or Maria's talking to me, and I'm not paying attention enough to her, and it's hard to like separate the two when they're constantly coming at me. So it does like come in way of my living life, yeah. And sometimes, Justin will be talking to me. Justin will be talking to me, and I'll be off listening, not realizing that I'm doing it, and he'll go, "Are you even listening to me?" And I feel bad because I really do want to listen, but they're just so talkative. I can't get them to stop. Carrie, Farah, are you guys on the same thinking wavelength? How do you shut your switch off? I can't shut my switch off unless well, even when I'm sleeping, they come in my dreams. Lately, my aunt has been coming around. I can't figure out what she's saying to me, and I think that's my own personal blocking her, because I feel like we kind of went through some things before she died. So I might personally be going through my own personal journey of blocking her, and I'm not ready to hear what she has to say, so that's fine. I'll get through it eventually. But I always wake up anxious or panicky when I'm done talking to her. I am wondering about our revered beings like Buddha or Allah. It seems that many religions have positive examples of enlightened beings in their cultures. You said that your source is Jesus. But what about others? Buddha, I'm very drawn to Buddha. Buddha, I have 2 really big Buddhas in my shop. Phelan makes fun of the one because he doesn't have nipples, or he has nipples, one of the 2. I don't know. She's always picking on my big Buddha that I have there. How did your parents react when you told them you had gifts? Carrie, I don't get warm welcomes from my family. I get eyes rolling. I get frustration. I get anger. I get the "you're stupid" look a lot. When I came out, I had to make a decision of, do I listen to myself and do this gift and answer to God when I go back, because he obviously gave me these gifts for a reason. I should be using them. I have to get this message out, or he wouldn't have sent me back. And it came down to, I cannot have them control what I'm doing. I cannot have them control my mission. So it was either listen to myself and do what I'm supposed to be doing, or listen to them and be controlled the rest of my life by what they think is good for me. I think if I would have listened to them, I'd still be stuck in my bed, depressed, not eating, constantly watching TV, not having a job. It just was really bad before I came out. I wasn't spending enough time with Eden because I was so depressed. I was in bed. I wasn't who I was supposed to be, and they had to push me out of the house. My guides, they had to do all they could to get me out of that, so that I was doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you for your help, Christina. I filled out the form, but I gotta leave that chat now. It's okay, Kristen. You're fine. I told my mom when my grandfather was to die, and she didn't believe me, and the next day, it was the time and day that I had given her, from what I got from family members like my sisters, they said that she had beaten herself up because she should have listened to me, and she felt bad because he had died on my way traveling back in from Jersey to see him. I mean, I don't blame her for that, but still to this day, I'm helping so many people, and I get the whole she's not of this era, or they don't understand it, but that's not the point. If you're going to broaden your horizons and enlighten yourself and want to understand other people, you got to come out of that selfish mindset of I'm always right. And that's basically my family. They think that they're right about everything, and they don't broaden and try to discover other things, and that bothers me. Yeah, I get that. Farah, the poking fun. Yeah. If I tell her we should do this or do that, at times she would say, oh, did your gift tell you that? Yeah, I get that too, Farah. I get that too. Same thing. Yeah, it's just trying to forgive and just keep pushing through. I can't be around them. I had just told my assistant, Phelan, the other day, I said, it's like 2 different worlds. Like, I have my spiritual world in the shop, and then I have them. And it's like 2 different worlds going on, and it collides. and it's hard to be around them because I can't be myself. I can't say, oh, Maria's telling me this, or this is what I'm getting. I can't talk about my spiritual beliefs. It's hard. It's hard to be around somebody and they don't accept you for who you really are. If you are depressed and you feel like you should be doing more and you feel like you're running out of time, you are wasting your time. You need to figure out what you should be doing with your gifts. Like I figured it out after the accident, and until I started listening to my guides, like them saying, go here, go there, do this, do that, then my mission took off. It was when I started listening to them that my mission started taking off. You have to listen and do what they're guiding you to do. Be the change you want to see in the world. That's what I'm trying to do, Farah. It's really what I'm trying to do. Sierra, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. Here's the thing, Sierra. Another person's guide is not going to be bothering you. And especially if they're pestering you, guides don't do that. Guides guide. They give you an option. They give you a free will. They don't keep pestering and pestering. So I think you have your communication glitched, and it's not who you really think it is. Especially when they know that you can't get into contact with him, they're not going to keep pressuring you. If they were, here's the thing, if they were pushing you to contact this YouTuber, then they would make a way for it to happen. If they're pushing you to do it, they would make a way for it to happen. I mean, my guides do that all the time. Like, for example, I woke up this morning, I kept smelling smoke, like my house was on fire. And I went back to sleep because I couldn't find anything, woke back up, smelled it again, started feeling anxious, went back to sleep, woke up, didn't smell it, but I felt anxious. So I have a feeling somebody's going to be contacting me soon about somebody passing away in a fire. They always do this. I will get the feelings, I'll get the loved one coming through, and then the next day, bam, the family contacts me. They will make a way for it to be fixed. They're not going to pester you with it. So I think there's something else going on there. I'm so sorry. That must be very difficult. Thank you for sharing your gift with the world and helping so many people. And I'm so sorry if I made you tear. Oh, I'm okay. I got the tears out and the crying out last week when I took my week off from my aunt dying and having to deal with that family that walked away from me, and then something happened at dinner with my parents that it just was a big ball that I've been holding in, and it got released, and I can't let things like that control what I do now like I used to. I hope I don't have to have something that traumatic happen though to get out of it. I feel so much negativity and depression. Oh, Estrina, no. The depression hit me after my car accident. I was going to be a cop. I was doing investigations. I was loving life. And then the accident happened, and then the depression hit because I was no longer able to be what I wanted to be, what I wanted to be, not what they needed me to be. And once I started seeing what they needed me to be, I'm loving it way better. I still get to do investigations. I still work with FBI and police and do homicides and cold cases. I'm just doing it on a much better level where I can help more than just being a beat cop and doing reports and stuff. I'm actually getting them answers that they need. So I see it in a different light now than what I did before. I feel so much negativity and depression when I'm around my mom. And yeah, Farah, I know what you mean. I get the depression. I get the negativity too. I start going back to when I was 12, when I'm around my mom. I don't know what it is. It's like I can't be the confident self that I am every day at my shop or with you guys. It's like I take it down a notch, or I have to like hide myself inside. Yes, I feel better when I'm alone too, or with my teammates, or with Justin. Actually, Justin is my rock. He just makes me feel better. And And I hope to try to do the same for him. Like, he's having a bad day today, so I hope that I can help bring like, you know, happiness to him today when he comes home. We try to bring the best out of each other. When I'm nervous about doing a group reading, he's always like, you do wonderful group readings all the time. Like, why are you getting so nervous? I don't know. It's just who I am. I want the messages to come out, and I don't want anybody being disappointed. So I get like frustrated and anxious and nervous about doing group readings because I want them to go really great for people. So I always beat myself up even before the group reading even starts. Oh, thank you, Paula. I appreciate you guys too, honestly. You guys are awesome. I'm really sorry I didn't know. I will pray for you and your family. Thank you, Rod. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, I see. Mine has been since I'm young. I was so afraid of every gift and blaming myself for deaths. Estrina, you can't blame yourself for deaths. Here's the thing with death, guys. It's not supposed to be sad. The reason we're getting sad is because our own egos. If we knew, no, not if we knew, if we remembered where our loved ones went or was going to, we wouldn't be sad. I think our human ego selves get sad. Like, my aunt just died and I got extremely sad because all I wanted to do is have her back to tell her I love her and I'm sorry. Because we didn't end on a good note. We had something happen between us and it had to do with my daughter. And I felt bad how it ended, and all I wanted to do was fix it. Even though we're fixing it because now that she's passed, we're fixing it, I still think it's too late. She doesn't. You know, we can go back and forth. And it's just my ego, my selfish ego, wanting to fix my, you know, wanting to calm my anxiety over it. It's just me. When I know where she's at and she's fine with everything, like, my ego should be like, okay, she's good. I shouldn't miss her. I'll see her soon, even though the time here is too long. It's kind of like that. Our egos take over. Death shouldn't be bad. Death is just the next transition to go back. This life is only temporary, guys. We're not meant to stay here. I keep being drawn to your glasses, and then you move them like they're slipping or something. Is so weird. Yeah, they tend to like go down on me, so I have to like put them back on my bridge of my nose. I hate my nose. I feel like it's too big. Don't look at my nose. It's too big. That's one of my flaws. I always hated my big Italian nose. Okay, so how do you know when, excuse me, it's divine guidance or yourself guiding you in a direction? Okay, Candace, the thing with that is, it's your guides guiding you, but using your voice to do it. Because if all your guides were talking to you at once, it would sound like you're going schizophrenic, because all these voices are in your head. So they have to use your voice, so it sounds like you're having conversations with yourself. But if you distinctly pay attention, I don't know why I'm having burpee problems right now. Probably because I'm sucking down this Snapple. It's not real good for me. But if you pay attention to the way the messages are coming in or the way you're talking to yourself, you'll pick up on what's your guide and what's you. Because here's the thing. Your guide is going to use certain wording to express their message to you, whereas you might have not used those certain words. It's picking up on that. Everything in my life has changed dramatically since recently, and I believe it's to begin my life path, but I just don't know why, how, when. Candace, if you suddenly were on a path and all of a sudden it changes, it's most likely for the better. They're trying to get you out of the old state of thinking and pushing you into a more enlightened state of thinking, which would make sense why you're on the live feed with me. They're going to draw you to people that are going to help you with that path. So keep going, keep letting them invite people, even if it's somebody online, on Facebook, maybe another guidance reader, maybe another positive speaker, you know, things like this. Let this happen so that they can lead you more down that path of learning. Don't be so surrounded in like, oh, it's just too much, it's so difficult. No, take it in stride. try to take it one day at a time. I am learning so much from you. Kaylin, that's awesome. This is why I do this. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I try. My husband was a negative mindset that never stops. Also, I completely poverty mindset and control issues. I know somebody like that too. Fawn. Unbearable most of the time. How can I deal with him and keep harmony without getting depressed and angry? Crystals help. I wish I would have had this when I was little. I had somebody in my life that was exactly like that. It wasn't until I got away from them, that I was able to be myself and listen to my own voice, get to do the things I wanted to do, things like this. So it's either trying to spend less time with this person, and hopefully he he takes a notice of, like, why isn't she around me that much? Like, what's going on? And then it's sitting him down and going, I can't take your negativity. You're draining me. You're making me tired. I'm getting depressed. I can't be around it. So fix it. Go to counseling, or I'm going to have to spend less time with you. Just because it's your husband doesn't mean you have to be around him 24/7. I mean, when Justin has really, really bad days, I try to give him his space so he can kind of deal with it. I mean, I'm supportive, but if there's days that it's really bad and I have to work, I try to work and let him figure it out. I'm not his mother, but I can be a supportive partner to him, and do it that way. You taught me that now I know I didn't cause it, but until I met you, I was completely lost. That's good, Astrina. Just keep going. And don't ever think of things as a failure, or that you're a failure. This is all about learning. All of it is about learning and listening and understanding. Your guides are showing you people, things, everything that comes into play is to teach you. So until you come to that understanding of, okay, I'm learning, I'm not supposed to be stressed about this, I'm learning from it. So how can I learn from it without being stressed over it? Because, I mean, really, honestly, how long do things really last? I mean, when it comes down to it. It's probably a sad place here, and it's happier where they are. Yes, very much, Paula, very much. I think it's just me, like my personality, being anxious normally, and it's just mixing in with trying to contact him. I always get nervous when I can't contact somebody. It's very likely that he will see my messages. He just needs to be on his phone. Yeah, I would just take time, Sarah, and maybe, usually when I get anxious about things and I'm not really doing a reading and it's just spirit messing or trying to communicate with me, I'll just turn on the TV and it drowns it out. I don't know why, but it helps. Sometimes they are more persistent. But if you put up a border that says, listen, I'm in my house, I need some time alone, I need you to come back at a later time. My human later time, not your heavenly realm time. So, and they tend to get the picture, like, okay, I need to leave her alone now. So it's building those boundaries up. Okay, getting a major headache now. Going to go lay down for a few and get it to go away. Fiera, that's so funny. I kept hearing Maria telling me on my drive. I went to Sheetz real quick to get food. Obviously, you can see my Snapple. And on the car ride, I was going under the tunnel to come to my house, and she kept saying, headache, have to lay down after the live feed, headache. And I'm like, crap, I'm gonna get a headache tonight. I don't want a headache tonight. And I kept feeling like I had to do. That's why I was late. I was debating if I wanted to do the live feed because I'm like, crap, I don't want to get a headache. So that's funny. I must have been feeling you, Farah. I've enjoyed these live feeds and I've learned a lot from the questions I've asked. Yes, I go back to the kid stage with my mom too, but I have that I'm a failure feeling. But see, that's the thing, Farah. We are of more of an enlightenment than they are, and the funny thing is we are a bigger level than they are because of where we're at in our stage of our learning. So you shouldn't think of yourself as a failure, but maybe we're supposed to be teaching them in some way, and going back to that 12-year-old stage is hindering what we're supposed to be teaching them. So I'm trying to, like, not be that way around my mom, but be firm in this is who I am now, and if you don't like it, I can't help you with that. You need to come to me when you're ready. So it's kind of like that. I'm glad to know I'm not alone. Your spirit makes my spirit happy. I'll watch the rest of this video later. Okay, Farah, you have a good day, honey. And I'll send you some healing for that headache. Try to keep an amethyst around you. When you get headaches like that, within 10 minutes it should go away. Shut it, you're beautiful, and so is your nose. Me and my nose beg to differ. I'm just kidding, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. I know, we all have our flaws. Maybe that's mine. Like, I hear people, like, compliment me, and I do the whole, like, no, I don't see it. Because I think we all have our own little quirks about ourselves that we wish we could change. And I think that comes back again to the ego of, and maybe that's good, because then it means we don't get big heads and think we're, you know, God's gift to this world. So it keeps us humbled, you know, when we see some flaws about ourselves. But yeah, you're right. God doesn't make garbage, and I get that whole thing. But I think sometimes we wish we had somebody else's nose and things like that. It's just, I think that's human learning. I went to a psychic medium in an area a few months ago, and she said that I have the gift of mediumship, but she didn't tell me how to reveal it to myself. How could I start the journey of... Here's the thing with people just outwardly saying, hey, you have this gift. And the funny thing is, when they do that, they don't end up helping you with it. So, like, why even tell me if you're not going to help me? That's what irritates me. So my suggestion to you, Katie, is to go on the divinemedium.com and go to the Student Academy, the Mentoring Academy, and fill out the student evaluation within that Academy page. And the evaluation is, it's close to 200 questions, but it helps me understand which mediumship you have, because there's several. Okay, you're a medium, so what? Tell me more. You know, what makes me a medium? You know, what is the psychic, what did you give her? What did she seem to see that made you a medium? Like, what aspects? Was it me being an empath? Or, you know, was it me having predictions and dreams? Like, it's things like that. So after I evaluate you and I get you exactly what gifts you have, then we can hone in on those and expand them. You're welcome, Candace. You're welcome, Fawn. I will hear an owl in the middle of the night, usually around 3 a.m. sometimes, and then later on I'll find out someone in my town has died, or someone I am in touch with would tell me. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Okay, Jean, it's not a coincidence. Your animal spirit guide is an owl, and just like a spirit guide guides you, your animal guide's going to do the same. So what's the reason why an animal? Why a bird? Well, bird symbolizes message, and an owl tends to symbolize things going on in the night, okay? Or a connection to the moon. And what is the moon? Moon feeds us paranormal, or feeds us, you know, into a twilight kind of mentality anytime you think of moon. So put these all together, and it most likely means you have some kind of prediction of paranormal spirit deaths. Most of these deaths, are they dying in a particular tragic way? Sierra, you're welcome. Estrina, you're welcome. Thank you, Christina, for everything you do. I tell everybody about you, but I almost don't want to, because you have so many followers now and are... Estrina, that's cute. It's okay. No, I'm not run down. When I'm run down, I'll take off, like I just did last week. I just could not do anything. I took a lot of time off last week. So when I need time off, I'll take time off. And they will stop people from coming to me when I do take that time off. So they make sure that I'm not being bombarded. I mean, we didn't have anything going on last week. So they made sure of it for me. If you tell people about me, that's fine. Because if you tell somebody, or they like somebody Googles my name and they end up contacting me, it's because their guide is leading them to me for some reason, some kind of help. So it's okay. You're not burning me out or running me down. You're fine. I hear noises in the middle of the night, people talking, whispering, and knocks. Should I be scared, or could it be someone trying to talk to me? Shawnee? I think it's Shawnee. No, don't be scared. I get that all the time, and it's not all the time spirit trying to communicate with me. It some of the time just means spirit's just coming in and out, and the knocking you hear is their energy hitting a wall or coming through a hard substance, concrete substance that's hard, that's their energy's trying to push through. So it comes off like a knocking, or something knocks down, but when you go investigate, nothing happened, nothing's out of sorts. That's their energy. Let's see. I could have swore I just saw something go across the screen there for a second. That was a little weird. Okay, my mom used to always tell me to visualize being shut or turned off, and that would show to spirit the things that would work for me would be to visualize blowing out a candle and putting up a clothesline on a shop door. Actually, that's very good. I might have to use that, Hannah. Do these things work? No, I don't think it's wishful thinking. I think that's a very good metaphor to get your point across to them. I give your mom bravo on that one. I'll have to steal that one off you. Any recommendations on crystal healing books for beginners? There are so many. Crystal healing books. I'm going to show you one that I'm teaching. Crystal healing. Chakra healing, crystal healing. That's one book that I'm teaching. There's a crystal healing course that I'm teaching right now, and we do use several books. I don't have the books with me, but I will put them on the website. There is crystal books that I recommend. Candace, look for those books on Monday or Tuesday on the website, thedivinemedium.com. Under the shop online, it'll be under books. Okay, we're going to start putting books up. I have a ton in the shop that we would love to sell. I didn't think, when people come into the shop, they never buy books, which is weird because they're always asking me what kind of books I recommend, and I'm like, right there, it's in my shop. So, yeah, we're going to start putting those books up. So, Candace, look for that on the website. And actually, I'll write your name down so I know. I'm running out of paper here. Okay, let me do this. Candace books, crystal healing. Kozlowski. Wow, I can't believe I got your name right. Galbraith. I think it's Galbraith or Galbraith. Probably Galbraith. I don't know. Looks right. I have filled out the form to receive the evaluation questions and haven't received anything. Should I fill it out again? Oh, Candace, no. No, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if you know what? I have my book here. Let me see if you're in it. If you're not, I'm going to tell you yeah to fill it out again. I just have a short list. Oh, Candace, we have you here. But you know what? We're missing some information. Can you inbox me your home phone or your phone number, your home address, and your email address? Those evaluations are going out Monday. Okay, so look for that Monday. My assistant's been working very hard on them. I know today is your day off, so I'm asking everyone here watching if they could please say a little healing prayer for my sister-in-law, Taylor. Oh, just because I'm off doesn't mean I can't send out prayers. Carrie, you're fine. Okay. Okay, Carrie. We'll definitely do that, honey. Today I was sitting in the sun on my balcony and asked St. Michael Raphael Metatron to give me a message about fulfilling my wishes in the form of a bird, perhaps. I looked up and a ladybird appeared in front of me, and then many all around my balcony, and one sat on my arm. Can you... Well, it's mainly that, Marlinda. It's basically you wanted them to hear your request and they answered you. It's very, very simple. Don't try wrapping your head around it. They basically did what you asked them to do. So, okay. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what happened there. I got kicked off for a second. Most tragic accidents, yes, but also natural causes. Okay, I'm getting that this owl comes around you because it's trying to let you know of tragic deaths, which it again has to do with an owl connected to the moon, connecting to paranormal, you know, tragedies, things like this. Mostly, okay, I've dreamt of an owl as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, the owl that keeps coming around you is your spirit animal guide. He is trying to help you with all of this. And it's not the angel of death kind of thing. It's mainly, it might be in connection to a gift that you haven't, you know, surfaced yet, that you don't even know you have. Because why give you the prediction in a sense, if you're not meant to do anything with it? But maybe you are. Maybe the bird's letting you know this is happening. Now, what to do next? Okay, maybe that person that died needs to get a message across. So it's being open to that, letting that soul communicate with you to get that message through. So you don't know, you might have additional gifts that go entailed with this. And it's figuring that out. Let's see. If you want to do the student evaluation, Gene, you can go on the divinemedium.com, go to the Mentoring Academy, and fill out the student evaluation form. And we will get the evaluation out to you by Monday. Okay. You're welcome, Carrie. She said she used to say different visualization works for different people. For example, she used to visualize putting herself in a glass dome that would protect her. I also sometimes visualize closing a whole door, like on a submarine, where you have to turn the wheel to close it. Oh, nice. Hannah, these are very awesome visualizations. I really like that. I'm writing something down real quick. Hold on. Hannah, I'm writing your name down. Did you fill out the evaluation, student evaluation, Hannah? The form to have an evaluation done? Now see, I used to do the light switch with my Reiki healing. When I wanted to turn my healing on, I would flick the switch and I would envision a light turning on. And now I don't have to do that anymore. It just happens. Okay, Carrie, owls help you to see beyond the veil. It helps you to see that what is hidden. Cut through the illusion and see the real meaning of someone's action. Owl symbolizes strong intention and access to wisdom and information that is usually hidden. Very awesome, Carrie. I like that definition of the owl. That's very awesome. Hi, Samantha. Thanks for joining. Farah, did you leave and come back? Are people getting kicked out? So, you guys, I don't know if you guys have any more questions for me, or if you want me to stay on a little longer. I think we've been on for 2 hours and 18 minutes. Oh boy. These go so fast, I don't, half the time don't know that we're like 2 hours in. Like, there's no time when I'm doing these things. I don't really pay attention to time. So does anybody else have any more questions for me? I keep hearing my phone going off. Oh boy. I have a ton of messages. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Is an empath someone who feels others' emotions? Yes, not only people's emotions, but also spirit emotions. I find myself crying when I see hurt animals and such. Peggy, that's normal. I do the same thing. It might not so much be as crying, but I can feel them and understand what their thoughts are. I can talk to their spirit guides, and sometimes I'll get wind of what they're trying to say as well. Like, I'll just look at Maxie and I'll know what I'll know what he's saying to me. My dog Max. But when it comes to meat, it's very hard for me to eat steak. Sometimes even chicken, because I'll feel what the animal went through. So it's very hard. Oh, Carrie, I relaxed all morning. So I was trying to I always try to do the live feed for like 2 or 3 hours before Justin doesn't get home till like almost 6. But I do have to go do something later, in a little bit. I just filled out the student form. That's awesome, Hannah. I'll put you on the list, or I'll give it to Faye to put on the list. I feel like I need to lift darkness from my life. Callan, yeah. Here's Callan. I hope I'm saying your name right, but I have a suggestion. Since this is already charged, pretty much, I don't have to try to save it from falling. But here, I'm going to move you over. I'm going to show you guys something about negativity, okay? On the divinemedium.com, up there in the corner, it says divinemedium.com. If you hit shop online, you'll see all these things here, okay? Now, there's one that says, where's it at? Ridding negativity, or dark. I go over a video on sages and other things, but if you see, all these things here help with ridding negativity. So you can go through all these things and see which jumps out at you that may help you with getting rid of negativity. Here's a sphere, for example. That's a selenite tower with a LED light. Here's a lit up selenite tower, selenite palm stone, selenite sphere. We have everything here that helps with getting rid of negativity, okay? But the biggest one that you're going to go towards, if you're going to go towards a crystal, is this black tourmaline. And another one is a protection candle, okay? Cleansing candle. Anything with white sage, dragon's blood is great for that as well. We also have panic attack pouches for those that are mediums and pick up on energy and get very anxious and dizzy and have panic attacks. This is the pouch for you guys to keep you grounded. This is a whole negative bundle. You get everything in it, even a negativity necklace, okay? So that's the ridding negativity. Okay. So let me get you guys back here. Okay. Let me make sure that you guys aren't going to fall. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm in England though, so my phone number won't fill in the box. Okay, Hannah, maybe try 0000. We don't really need your phone number, we just need your email. But if it won't let you continue, just put zeros in. I'm sure that'll work. That makes any sense? Does that make any sense? Yeah, it makes tons of sense, Callie. I invited 3 spirits of my friends, deceased relatives, to go on a proposed trip to Paris with us. Is this okay to do? Kim, you don't really have to invite them. Spirit goes where you go. They are constantly around us. Heaven is not up. It's about 3 to 5 feet away. So technically they are that close to you. They're a hop and a skip in the next room. So wherever you go, they go with you. Are spirit guides saying anything about global warming or climate change? So many problems in over the world relating to climate change these days. Jan, I have been getting a lot of things about a lot of things. We'd have to sit here for hours about all the stuff I'm getting. Today, I was getting a lot of alien interaction on Earth, and why NASA hasn't been exploring space in the past years and why they shut that program down. So that was one thing that they were talking to me about today while I was in the shower, so that was nice. By Marlena, is there a proper way to use sage? Yes, there is. I don't know if you okay. I hope you can see me by the door, so I'm going to do this real quick for you. Okay. So, you, there's a spider web. So you light your sage. We have to get a little smoke going. Okay. Alright, so we got a little smoke on, as you can see. A little smoke on, okay? So you always want to start from the left, all the way down, work your way up, go around, and cross it off the bottom, okay? This is going to close off that door. Then you keep going to the right, and then there's another door. Close it off. Go around the room, you see a window. Start to the left, go up and around, and close it off. Keep going around. Next window. Up to the left. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see me. Up to the left, close it off. Okay? Then keep going around the room. And it's the same thing. Left, right, close it off, come back around, and keep going. Okay? That's how you do that. Alright. Okay, so I hope you guys saw what whoop, and I just bumped you and you went flying. Can't have that. Okay. Let's see. I love how the site is set up now. It makes it completely clear what to order and easy to find. Yes, very much, Estrina. I love the site. Do those things work even if I feel like the darkness or negativity is coming from within me and not from an outside source? Yes, sage works with this. You want to take a lot of sea salt baths. You want to keep black tourmaline on you. It's a crystal. Anything to help with negativity, even candles, like the protection candle I showed you guys, or the cleansing candle. A cleansing candle would be great for you, Colin. That would be something that you'd want to order. You're welcome. Oh, good, Jean. Yeah, and you always want to say a prayer and danced around. Jean, you're cracking me up. I love it. People just go like this. Like it's going to do something. No, you have to protect the room, so you got to close off all the doors, all the windows. Maybe if there's a vent, you want to kind of blow smoke into the vent. Putting coarse sea salt at the bottom of your doors once it's closed off with the sage will close it off even more. That's a great way to do that. You're welcome, Colin. And yeah, there's always a proper way to do sage. Even on the doors, this is something else that I do, is I'll take my finger at the top of the door and do a cross to really close that door off. Nothing can get through that door, especially if you put sea salt at the bottom of it. And make sure that it's a clean line and nothing can get through any gaps, okay? Same thing with windows. You can put sea salt on the ledge, make sure no gaps. Nothing can get through. You can even put black tourmaline on the ledge of the windows and doors. You know, make sure that it's backed up with black tourmaline. There's just so many ways of protecting a room and making it very easy to die down any negative or dark energy from coming in. Very, very simple. So, I'm out of breath. So if you guys want to know anything else, let me know. I would suggest next time we do this, always have a list of questions that you guys have. Always feel like you know what you want to ask and we can tackle it. Would putting salt under the carpet by doors and windows work? Yes, you can do that. Make sure that there's no gaps though. Like if you have a door here, you don't want to put the salt. Okay, so say you have a door here, you don't want to put the salt here because then you're leaving a gap between. You want it right up against and maybe even going past the edging, just a little bit past the edging. So you want to close it off that way. I know this is a little weird, but have you heard anything about the Galactic Federation of Light? Candace, yes, I do. It's the Federation of the 5 races. It has come up on videos for me randomly, and I'm not sure what to think about it. Yeah, I know all 5 of those races. They protect our realm from other species from trying to get in. I mean, think about it, guys. How many years has gone by and we haven't been infiltrated by a negative race? It's because of the Federation that they keep us safe. They make sure that nobody comes through to try to infiltrate this realm. Truly, thank you. I've learned so much from you today. You're welcome, Colin. I hope to see you again on the live feeds. We try to do it every Sunday. I had a death recently, so I wasn't on the last 2 weekends. But yeah, we're picking back up again. Sometimes the times change during the Sundays. Sometimes I like to do it in the evening. Sometimes I do it during the day. Just depends on how my day is that day. I might have to do it earlier than later. Will you be doing angel cards on live feed anytime soon? I try to do those during the week if I do a live feed. I try not to do it on my day off. You're welcome, Candace. You're very welcome. Yeah, Hannah, I do the card readings. Just Sundays are my day off. I just come on to have fun and answer questions with you guys. I mean, there's got to be one day that I'm not doing readings and being connected to spirit. I need a break because I'm doing it all week long. But I gotta tell you guys, there is a, it's called the Big 3. I probably can even show it to you real quick. It's 2 sessions. And you scroll down. Scroll down to the Big 3. You can ask me any question, or you get 3 questions to ask me, and then I answer them back by email. The only thing I can't answer is like death. When am I gonna die? Nope, not getting that one. I can't give you guys that one. The other one is birth or marriage. I can't give those dates either. Okay. Okay, guys, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm at a loss right now. Anything you guys want to talk about? If not, I can sign off. Do you do your readings over the phone? Yes, I do. Sometimes I'll even do them through video. It's weird doing it on video for me because when I read, anytime I read, even in group readings, I read with my eyes closed. So I can't see you anyway. You're just going to see me looking goofy with my eyes closed doing a reading. So yeah, I do them on the phone. Phone's easier for me. I don't feel like awkward, like somebody's staring at me. So yeah, I do phone readings. They're cool. I like doing phone readings. Phone readings they're fun. But yeah. So I want to ask you guys something. I asked this question yesterday and I noticed that only like 1 or 2 people answered. But I want to know like about you guys. You guys know so much about me. I want to know what makes you special. Tell me one thing that makes you special, or what do you think makes you special? I want to start learning about you guys. I don't know much about you guys. You guys know so much about me. What crystal do I need most around my husband? Fawn, if your husband's negative or grumpy, I would go with a black tourmaline. Black tourmaline's on the website. It's under the crystals tab in the shop online. Jeannie Brown, are you thinking about what makes you special? Is that why you're humming? Starseed here. Hi, Cam. The question of today from me to you guys is, what makes you so special? That's such a hard question to answer. Actually, it's not. Like, if somebody would ask me that, I'd be like, I would probably say, I think I'm a good singer. I like to sing. So that's pretty easy. Can you make the black torment in a blanket? I totally wish, because I would have it on me all night long, Paula. Thank you. I have astral traveled before. Okay, good, Fawn. That's awesome. A lot of people do that. They just don't remember they're doing it. It's our soul's way of releasing and getting a break from the vessel. I think my son is my biggest accomplishment in my life. So I'd say he's what makes me special. Hannah, that's awesome. I think that's great. I have a daughter. She makes me... What makes you special about you is like something that is special about you. Now, when I think of my daughter, I think of my biggest accomplishment, but not what makes me special. Making you special would be, I'm a good listener. Things like that. That's what I meant. Do you see Pleiadian energy? I see a lot of alien energy, Kim. A lot. I talk to a lot of different species and races. Maybe compassion for others and trying to see the world from their eyes. Candace, perfect. That's awesome. Jean, still trying to figure that out, not quite sure what makes me special. Maybe that I'm an empath and I try to help people whenever I can. See, there you go, Jean. That's awesome. Why is she repeating? Jeannie, I don't know what you mean, honey. Katie, I'm a great listener. That's awesome, Katie. That's great. Haley, I don't know what makes me special. Like, I like to be independent. That's good. That's something special about you, Haley. Carrie, I don't really think I am all that special. I feel like I need to improve on so many things. Carrie, this isn't let's put ourselves down hour. Carrie, try it again. Give me one thing that you think special about you. It could even be down to, I think I have nice eyes. Okay? Kalin, I love to sing as well. We could kill it at karaoke. Man, I can't remember the last time I did karaoke. It's been so long. I try to see the good in every person. Paula, that's good. See, that's something special about you. Estrina, I think I'm special because I can pick up on people's emotions and go out of my way to make other people happy and comfortable. See? And people don't think there's something special about them. Fawn, as a child, could literally watch TV on a white wall, cartoons, empathic. You're funny, Fawn. Hannah, I definitely go out of my way to give my friends and family everything. It makes me so happy to give to others. Hannah, I know what you mean. Like, I had a client come in yesterday, and he had said, I would love to have your gift. Like, this was after I did the reading for him, and he was just like, I would love to have your gift, and I kept saying, no, you don't. No, you don't. He goes, why do you say that? I would love to have your gift. It'd be great to have your gift. And I'm like, yeah, no. I said, I'll tell you what. I love it when I'm helping people. But when I go home at night and I can't sleep, I hate the crap out of it. So it has its ups and downs. When you buy the Spirit Guide meditation, can you only use the link once or can you keep using it as much? Oh, Haley, I made it possible so you can use it at any point in time, whenever you want, as many times as you want. It's when you buy it, it's yours. Who helps you? Who helps me, Paula? What do you mean? Like with my mission, I have a team that helps me with that. If you mean with my daily struggles, that would be Maria. And my son Leo, who passed away, he tends to pop in and help me out with stuff. Like he was helping me out with my aunt's death. His sign to me when he's around is tiny little leaves. Well, he kind of smacked me with a big one at the funeral to try to get my attention. Awesome. Me and my friend will do that tonight and excited. Oh, cool. Haley, that's awesome. You help everyone, but who do you go to? Paula, yeah, I have one friend that kind of helps me out. His name's John D. Bartola. He helps me out with some things. Faylin's kind of like my advice rock. She builds me up when I'm feeling down. Justin is like my sanctuary when I'm feeling sad or whatever. Getting like just getting one hug from him kind of brings me back to who I am. He helps me a lot, but like, as in like a medium or anything like that, I don't trust them. It would take a lot for me to meet a medium that doesn't have an ego or isn't conceited or isn't fake. Like, it would take a lot. Hi, Danielle. I've come across some, and I tend to get red flags from some of them. Like they start out okay, and I'm like, yeah, there might be something there. I don't go probing for it, unless I'm actually looking for a reading. And then something happens, and I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta back off because there's something bad going on there. So, like, it's like anything in this world. You don't want to just do it because everybody else is doing it. You want to do it because you know that you can trust it. If your guides are telling you no, shut it down. It might not be the right time for you, or it's not good for you. I can take away sickness and pain from animals, like arthritis and such, with my hands and the help of the angels around me. Marlinda, you're doing Reiki, from what I'm understanding. You're doing a Reiki healing. Did you learn Reiki, or did you just naturally start doing that? Trust is hard. It is, but I think it's more along the lines of, not so much, I shouldn't say trust, I think it's more along the lines of, I think that mediums nowadays, they do it because they see a lot of money in it, and they're trying to figure out a way. I don't think every medium is a medium. I think that they have something, but they're just labeling it a medium or labeling it a psychic because that's what society labels it. But it could be something totally different. Or you just have the mediums that really don't have a gift at all, and they're cold reading just because they want to make money. And I don't go along with those strategies. I think it makes a bad name for the ones that are really, really trying to help people. I think it's not right for them to do that. I think what they should be doing is figuring out who they really are and doing the mission that they were sent here to do, instead of doing something else that they think will work for them as an easy way out, and then they have to go back to heaven and repeat the whole process over again because they didn't learn the first time, because they didn't do the mission they were sent here to do. So it's really hard for me to go to somebody and say, okay, you have the true connection. It's really hard. Saying Justin is your sanctuary is a perfect way to put it. I tell people my husband is my feeling of home. Yeah, that's exactly it. He's my home. His presence grounds me, yep, and makes me feel at peace and like I'm home. Yeah, I was just telling him, we were just talking about this yesterday on the couch. I said to him, I got kind of teary-eyed because I had cleaned up the house and I fed the pets and I got everybody ready so that when he come home, all we had to do was snuggle and we wouldn't have to worry about the pets or anything like that. And he came home late and it was okay. I was just crying because I've been going through the emotions of my aunt passing and dealing with my family. And I think that was a moment in time that I really needed him. But it was like my guide's way of saying, you need to start depending on yourself sometimes and not always trying to lean on him. So they kind of kept him from me for longer than I wanted. So I kind of leaned on him and I was kind of crying. And then we started talking. I said, is it silly of me to miss you so bad during the day? And he goes, no. He goes, I love it. And I go, really? I go, it doesn't come off clingy. And he goes, no. He goes, I love it. He goes, I feel the same way about you. And I'm like, I kind of sat there and I was like, I've never had anybody say that to me. Like, that they missed me just as much as I missed them. So it was really neat to hear him say that, because sometimes he doesn't tell me stuff like that. He says he spoils me if he tells me stuff like that. I think he thinks that if he spoils me, I won't stay, which is ridiculous, because there's no leaving that man. Naturally, and Reiki won, but could do it naturally before. Yeah, I think Reiki is for people that want to learn how to heal, but I think a natural healer doesn't need to go through those means. If you can heal, go and heal. Don't, be held back by a program and somebody telling you need some kind of certificate to do it. I think that's ridiculous. It's like telling a singer he can't sing unless you pass his program. It's just crazy. I believe there's a time coming for a major shift in our world as we know it. Yes, Candace, that's very true. I know more than what I'm letting on, because I'm not ready to get that information out. I think me putting certain, you're welcome, Marlinda, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Is there a way to help our loved ones and even ourselves move through it while our world transitions? Does that even make sense? Candace, the best way I can tell you to do that is, I'm going to tell you one thing, and it's going to be that you need to stock up on, you got to stock up on seeds. That will help your family stock up on seeds and water. Excuse me. Getting drained again. Seeds and water, blankets, things like this, maybe having backpacks packed with essentials and first aid kits and things like this, things to protect you, a knife, whatnot. That's getting them prepared, and supporting them through that. I guess what makes me special is being open-minded and showing empathy for other people. That's awesome, Carrie. See? I told you could do it. I told you. Candace, I love the heart. I need to figure out how to do that. Do you think that someone can feel more spirituality linked to someone? Do you think that someone can feel more spirituality linked to I think I get what you're saying. I think you're saying, like, can somebody go up to somebody else and feel what level of spirituality they're at? Am I getting that right? I don't know if that's what you mean. Wouldn't it be funny if I was drinking and I put something on the bottom of this that said, hey guys? I just was thinking that. Like, who wants to look at the bottom of my bottle? I thought I heard Justin come home early. Alright. It's hot in here. Listen, guys, if you guys want to do that spirit guide meditation, or not the meditation, but the spirit guide course, inbox me and let me know, because I want to start getting that program up and running, and I want to see how many people would like to be interested in it, and maybe get a group going that everybody's learning at the same time, and you guys can talk to one another about what you are experiencing, things like that. Okay, do you think someone can feel spirituality linked to someone, but that person doesn't feel that link, like if they're closed off? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do it all the time when I get a skeptic in my shop that comes in for a reading. Let me give you an example. A lady came in, and I immediately felt like she was happy-go-lucky, but there was something blocking her. Like, I didn't know I was dealing with a skeptic. Usually I can pick up on skeptics like that. Like, they'll come in and it's just like, you hit a wall. I usually tend to get through the wall. It just takes a little while. But this person, she was a skeptic, but came off very happy-go-lucky. But I knew there was some kind of blockage. I just didn't know what it was. At the time, I didn't know what it was. And I did her reading, and I had my eyes closed, because I read with my eyes closed all the time. And all I kept hearing was, wow, wow, wow. So I'm like, okay, the reading's going good. Obviously, I can hear her expression. And right after, I still had my eyes I had just opened my eyes, and I was kind of rubbing them to come to. And she's like, wow, you really are the real deal. And I was like, well, I that's what I get told. And she's like, well, I gotta tell you, I came in here a skeptic, thinking I wasn't gonna get anything, and you just gave me all this stuff. And she goes, you really are the real thing. And I said, yeah, I mean, I try to do my job. It's not about, I think, not about being the real thing, but doing the job that God put before you. And I got through that wall. So yeah, I do think that you can hone in and pick up on somebody's energy that they're pushing back out at you. Like, I'm a grumpy person, don't come at me. Like, oh, okay, here's another example. I did a group reading in Clearfield for Nikki, for a girl named Nikki who owns a barbershop. And there was one female in the corner. She just looked so pissed. And I took Nikki aside and I said, she paid for this reading. Why is she coming off so angry? Like, why would you pay for a reading and then show up so angry that I can't even do the reading for you? Like, you're pushing that energy back at me, like, don't even approach me. So I ended up coming up with a strategic result where I would take certain people back in the back of her office and read for them. And she was the very first one. I didn't even hesitate. There was 4 of them that I was going to separate. I could read the other ones, but I didn't want her thinking I was singling her out. So I decided to separate all of them, or at least these 4 people. Well, I took her back, and it ended up she was very angry about her son's death. So angry that she was pushing it out to other people, like she had been angry at them for this happening. And I had told her, you're pushing this out. It almost made it very impossible for him to come through, because you're giving me this, like, fuck off, don't even look at me, kind of energy. And it's very hard to read you if you push that kind of energy out. And she just, she cried and she got it out of her system, and we talked, and she said, I'm just very angry that he was taken from me. And it's not even like that. His mission was to end at that time. It had nothing to do with her. That's when he decided he had to leave. So it was helping her come to the terms that it wasn't about her, it was about him. And if she loved him, she would accept his decision of leaving at that time. So helping her with that. So yeah, I do believe people can push out things that you can very, very easily pick up. Candace, you're welcome. There is a major shift coming, and I can't stress to you guys enough about saving seeds, and not the hybrid seeds, not the man-made ones, but the natural God-given seeds that were given to us. Those are the ones that you need to be saving, packing up water, things like this. A huge change is coming. Daniel, I think everything as we know it is going to change, maybe a cleansing to start fresh as it was meant to be before ego, hate, and negativity corrupted this beautiful world. I don't know how or when, but just feel that I want to be ready every way I can. Candace, Danielle, yes, I wouldn't call it a cleansing, but a do-over, a start-over. Not even a do-over, because then that pushes out failure. It's not failure. A new type of vibration. And I think that people's vibration is going to start coming to a understanding of, I'm sick of seeing overdoses. I'm sick of seeing people being angry and pissy and mean to other people. I'm sick of seeing killings. I'm sick of people dying the way they are. I'm sick of politics taking over and telling us what to do. I'm sick of people thinking money is the answer to all things. Like, people are going to come to a vibrational understanding of this isn't how it should be, and then they change the frequency to more peaceful, more loving, and it's going to be at a universal understanding, because we use this in heaven, not this, and it's going to be Danielle, a global understanding. Hi, Assad, I think, I don't want to butcher your name. Wait, what is the shift you're talking about? My mom and I are nervous. Okay, Sierra, not to get nervous. Nobody's trying to... See, this is why I didn't want to really talk about it. People tend to get very scared and upset when you start talking about changes, especially when they themselves haven't ascended to that frequency of a change. And all the knowledge that I know, when it's coming, why it's coming, it has to happen at that specific time, where politics is not going to tell us what to do anymore. It's already coming to a collapse, to the point where when somebody says, I don't want to vote for Clinton or Trump, so I got to pick somebody. Actually, no, you don't. Like, I hear it all the time. I don't have a choice. I got to pick somebody. No, you don't. I'm actually writing in Bernie Sanders. Like, you have that choice. You can put in somebody. You don't have to pick Clinton or Trump, period. Either way, it's going to be it's going to be a freaking disaster. And it's going to be like watching a damn soap opera with the both of them. The old woman who predicted the Obama will be out last president. Will be out last president. Does that have some reference to the subject of a massive change happening? Carrie, can you fix your question? I don't understand what you mean by the old woman who predicted that Obama will be out last president. Be our last president. Carrie, totally. Bernie for president. Heck yeah. Feel the burn. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to start. Oh, Candace, no. No, this is good. I like talking about it, but I can't. The thing with me is I can't get into it too much. My guides kind of shut me down at certain points where they're like, no, they're not ready. No, they haven't been told. No this, no that. So there's certain... I have to watch how I talk. And then I have to shut it down when it gets too far. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Yes, the old woman is correct. We have 4 years where it's going to be starting to go really downhill, and then, hi Helene, and then it's going to be a disaster from that point on. Remember the 7 years. But see, here's the thing, guys. When they talk about Jesus coming back, okay, they not necessarily meant physically, okay? What happens when everybody gets to a certain frequency? Excuse me, somebody's draining me again. It's probably Maria. What happens when everybody gets to a frequency of thinking? Everyone on earth gets to that vibration. Who does it pull in when they get to that like-minded consciousness? It pulls in Jesus. Jesus's like-minded conscience, which means living like Christ. So if everybody gets to that frequency, things are going to shift and change, because no one's going to be doing the things they did before. So it is, in a way, going to be new. New way of doing things, new way of accepting things. I also think the change will be a good thing. I look forward to it. I do too. I don't look forward to how it's going to add up to get to there. That's going to be the disaster that I'm not looking forward to watching. Yes, Colin, I know knowledge is power, and I agree with you. And Candace is very awesome for educating herself. I just don't want to scare anybody that isn't at the frequency of understanding it. I think, Sierra, honey, you are at a lower frequency, and I feel like anything that if I push out certain frequencies to you, it's going to be immediate fear instead of, oh, okay, so that has to happen. I don't want you to freak out and get scared. Is it going to be a, big war? That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, there is going to be type wars, Haley. Spiritually and physically, there is wars going on, and there has been wars going on. Think Germany, back when Hitler was around. There is concentration camps that have been already created. They've been in creation for the last 4 years. Who they're for, I cannot express that just as of right now. I know who they're for. I know what certain symbolisms are on the tanks and the concentration tanks, what the symbolisms are for, what they mean, and we'll eventually get to that reveal soon. FEMA camps. Carrie, can you elaborate on that? I don't know what you mean, honey. Actually, I've heard of them. I haven't really done research. I just know that I channeled and I got symbolism in a specific color for certain people. A color meaning the uniform that they were put into in these concentration camps. Carrie, you are very right. They are the opposite. Yeah, I'm not getting good things with a FEMA coffin. As soon as you said it, I got negative. Especially when you're getting a bad feeling when hearing about them. That's going to be your guides telling you that. It's like a mustard yellow color, Estrina, the color I was given. I guess that's too dark. I'm gonna say like maybe up in here, but a little darker than that color, like a mustard yellow. Yes, Candace, let's lighten up the mood. All right. Estrina, I don't think anybody's safe, so if you feel like you should move, you should probably move. I was going to go to Canada for like a long time. I had it in my head I was going to move to Canada. Actually, they have an island set aside for the United States for if Trump gets awarded presidency, any American is invited to stay on this island in Canada, and they will keep us for safe haven until it's over with. Like, it's literally happening. So I was like, "Ooh, I'm on that bandwagon." But I know that I'm not to leave, so I gotta live it out, as they say, as it's happening. How do you feel about the mandatory microchip that has been said to be marked of the beast? There is a marking of the beast, but I think it's more something else. I'm not going to get microchipped. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Nobody's going to. I'll live out in the woods if it comes down to that. I'm not doing what a politician is going to tell me to do with my life. That, again, comes back to free will. God gave us free will. No politician on this world is going to try to take that free will. If they take that free will from us, then they're the ones going to have to answer to God, not us. Because they're making it impossible for us to live. And we can't go killing ourselves because that, again, goes against God's mission for us here. So, with that said, I'm not getting the chip, and nobody's going to take my free will. So, good luck with that. And I don't think any of you should have your free will taken. So, if you don't want the microchip, then don't get it. God will give you other means of surviving. Like, He'll find a way to help you survive. I mean, people have survived on less in this world and made it through. So, I'm sure you can do it. And if you pass away, then you pass away. That just means you go to heaven. I mean, what's better than heaven? Not this world, I can tell you that much. So, oh my gosh, I love islands. I have never been to an island, but I would love to go. I will refuse to be microchipped also. I'll refuse to go to a FEMA camp as well. You can all live together in the woods. Yes, we can. We'll all support each other in our little woodsy team camp. Yeah, Estrina, I think that's the attack. Like, the Muslims have suddenly become the Jews of the world now. It's like Germany back all over again. And I refuse to support anything German or otherwise that have done that to people. Sierra, it's a chip that supposedly keeps track of your personal identification, your banking system, your health records. All you do is put it in, and then, like, for example, if you go to a grocery store, they will make it impossible for you to get food unless you get scanned with your microchip in your arm. I say, right there, not going to be scanning me, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's what that chip is. Candace, let's go to Wyoming. Is the Antichrist real and here on earth? Antichrist meaning somebody that hates anybody that thinks of Jesus or God as their creator and love them above anything else. Yes, that would be a type of Antichrist. Is he here on earth? Honestly, I don't think he's left, Carrie. He was knocked down here millennia ago, and I don't think he's ever left. And I think he is at a frequency of learning to where he can wreak havoc, and he has opened up a gateway of ruining this earth. And in my eyes, he's never left. He's been here all along. So that answers that, I guess. Ooh. Maria told me to pick up the first card on my deck right here. And it was transformation. And what does that mean? It means you are transforming, learning, and enlightening. I keep moving my camera. And learning and enlightening yourself. Transformation. You're speaking of Lucifer, the fallen angel. He doesn't go by Lucifer, but yeah, that's who I'd be talking about. The seeds. I love that you said that because I'm a horticulturist. Okay, Candace, I'm hanging out with you because I don't know what the hell that means. But reading it, I'm pretty sure you know your shit. So I'm with you. I'm coming with you. I don't have a green thumb either. Like, it's horrible. Hi, Donna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Candace, we gotta switch numbers. I'm gonna follow you wherever you go. I'll be like, Candace is our cook. She knows how to get our stuff. I'll be the fixer tent person. I'll just pitch some tents. That'll be my thing. And I'll talk to your guides on what to do next. I'll be the spirit world communicator / crazy wood person. Let me see if we get anything else on the cards for what we're talking about. I don't know if we will. Let's see. Okay. Truth. Woo. All right. Let's do one more. Intuition. Using our intuition to get truth about our transformation. Pretty cool. I can cook, Candace says. We seriously should start a group so when shit goes down, we can meet somewhere with our families. I'm serious. Carrie, I'm actually probably, maybe our guides brought us together so that we would start that group. So I'm on board with this. If you guys want to inbox me and we'll start a little inbox group. Where is my pin at? I was like, what in the world? I know I have them on my desk. Sorry, I'm writing your names down to start our group. Oh, Paula Jobs. All right. I'm like adding everybody. I want to be in the group. Okay, Haley Blasco. Looks like I have missed a lot today. Donna, yes, you have. What will we call the group? The Free Thinkers. I'm in England, so unless I'm going to find a way to get across there, I'm going to have to figure out my own stuff. Hannah, we will find a way to get you here. We'll fly you out like last minute. Everybody will pitch in. Okay. Thanks, Midge. Count me in, Jean. Okay, I wrote you in. Okay, Courtney partner. Estrina, I almost forgot about you. Can't believe I almost forgot about you. Okay. Oh, Midge, we're talking about our, Danielle, I got your message. I'll read it in a little bit. Okay. Donna, whatever it is I'm in. All right, Donna, I'm putting you in. We are starting a group, because we've been talking about things that are coming to end this realm, in a sense, like microchipping, the concentration camps. One part. Yeah, it's like a safe haven group, yeah. We're gonna be a pretty powerful group. I have a car dealership too. Courtney, shut your face, are you serious? You can get us like buses and stuff. Kaylin Stone, I hope I'm getting your name right. I already have you on you're like the third person I wrote down besides Carrie Lynn. Midgie Madge, put in. Candace, I have you. You're the first one I wrote down. You're the one with the seeds, woman. We're following you. No, seriously, my tactics, my law enforcement tactics will probably keep us safe. So I'll be like the copper crime stopper on the team. We should have like nicknames like Candace, you be Flower Power. and I'll be like Sergeant Slick Pants or something. I don't know. We should just have nicknames for each other. Just take all the cars. I know, right? By that time, Danielle, you're not going to need money. We're going to need the cars. Screw the money. Sky Fox, count me in. All right. Sky Fox. All right. So I'll start the group, guys. Oh, Sky Fox, your name's Deandra? Okay, I'll put that down. Sorry, honey. I live on an island. Maybe you can come here. Slick Pants. I know, Courtney, it just popped in my head. Everyone calls me a hippie. Flower Power. That's what we need to call you, Candace. Flower Power. You're our seeds girl. All right. So if you guys really want to do this, I'll start the page after we get off here, and but we gotta come up with a name. How about, oh crap, what is the name of that place? It's so funny, I was watching Voyager and they had come up with this really cool name of this little hologram town that they created on Voyager. And I was like, oh my god, I love that name of that place. We should call it that. I'll be Big Mama. I've always been very nurturing, even as a child. The Peacekeepers. Donna, that's awesome. The concentration camps are happening now with all the refugees. Oh, that's great. They are told it is a safe place and end up there to die with no food, water, and being bombed. Estrina, is there like documentation articles on this? The third eyes. Oh, Paula. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. The concentration camps are happening now. You know what? I'm gonna look up that. I am going to look up that name of that town right now, real quick. Here, I'll turn you guys so you can see me do my thing. Okay, move this out of the way a minute. Okay. Someone's texting me. The Divine Daisies. Keep him with the hippie theme. Creepers even? Doomsday Peppers? I love that show. Doomsday Peppers. I've never seen it. Okay, where's my Voyager? There's my Voyager. Oh! Okay, it was called Fairhaven. Fairhaven. I just loved it. It was such a good name. Fairhaven. A New Dawn. Divine Daisies. Midge, that would have been good for the website. When you fill out the email and you get an email back and we call them the Divine Divas Loyalty Program. We should have called it the Divine Daisies. Reality show in the making. I know, right? I should give my producers a heads up. We're starting a reality TV show group. Maybe they'll branch off my TV show. Amity. Google FEMA trains. I've personally seen them in train yards. They are designed to haul and are equipped with shackles and chains. FEMA trains. Okay. Wow, these really are. FEMA trains ready, shackles included. Okay, you guys are gonna shit yourself. Remember the mustard color I had just mentioned? The mustard color is on the trains. See it? Mustard color, mustard color, mustard color. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get more pictures. The mustard color is on all of them. I said about the mustard color. There it is there. Mustard color. Mustard color. Mustard color. What the shit? Mustard color. Yep. The mustard color, kept seeing. There it is again. There's also a symbol. I should keep doing some research. I bet I see the symbol on them that I kept getting shown. Alright. Okay. Divergent. I think I've seen that movie. And then the Amity Factor? Oh, Faction? My husband was in one for 5 years in Saudi Arabia. He escaped Sodom and went there. Let's cook him there. They were shot and tortured, barely any water. Holy crap, Estrina, I never even knew this. Fairhaven, yeah, I know. It's Voyager. New Dawn as the Facebook page. Are you guys liking New Dawn? Amity horror. Oh my god, Farrah, I know. I'm starting to get really drained. I'm gonna have to go here soon, but I'm loving the talk we're having. This is awesome. It's such a sad and hateful world we live in. I understand this realm is supposed to be the most difficult and trying so we can learn. See, you are listening, Carrie. I teach that all the time. It is the most difficult. It's meant to be. learn the most, but seriously, just love and treat others how you would want to be treated. It makes me so sad the way this world is. Yeah, Carrie, I'm getting to that point too. It's just ridiculous. It really is. Okay. So I can make the group right now, you guys, while you're here. Let me go on Facebook. And we want to... Are we creating a page or... No, we're creating a group, right? Create group. Okay. It's been a while since I did this. Alright, so we're creating the group. What's the name of our group, guys? We gotta come up with a name. Hi, Terry. What's the name of our group? Miss you too, Midgie. Are we going with New Dawn? Count me in, Michelle Woolley. Alright, Michelle Woolley. If I spell that right. W-O-O-L-L-E. W. And I see I don't know how to say that word, Midge. That's the problem. I like New Dawn too. I also like Fairhaven. That's just me. Is it Amity? Amity? I don't know how to say that. That's what's frustrating. Estrina, we don't think you're crazy. Should we be spreading the word? Yes, the word is being spread. Alright guys, I'm calling it New Dawn. Add some peeps. Alright, I'm adding some peeps here. Awake. Okay, everybody's voting for, Estrina's like, yeah, especially as I came up with it. Okay, I'm adding some peeps. So, Candace. Okay, got Candace. I'm guessing Cheryl wants to be part of this, so I'm going to put her in there. Carrie, Lynn, Donna, Lambert, Callan. Oh, crap. Callan. Am I spelling that right? Callan, where are you at? I'm going back, because I need your name. C-A-I-L-I. Uh-oh. Okay. Callan, you're going to have to add yourself to my page. I don't have you on my list. I'll add you in when you add yourself. Okay. Paula Jobs. Haley Blasco. Nidji Madge. Hannah. Jean. Okay, Jean. Courtney. Estrina. Michelle. Woolley, there you are. I gotta go down and get you. Okay. Did I get everybody? Oh, I forgot Sky Fox. Sky Fox. Okay, anybody else? Use the sun as a symbol. Amity. Friendship, peace, harmony. Amity. Oh, that's so hard to say, though. We had to sage our whole house because some stuff has been happening. We may have to move. Paige, you won't have to move. I just gotta come in and get rid of it for you. Like every darkness, there is light. Okay, Terry Ernest, you want in. I'm adding Amanda Brandel because I love her to bitty bits. And we want to keep her safe too. Oh, love my hair. Thank you. I did it today. I was being creative. Alright. Callan, let me know when you send that. I'm going to add you. I know you didn't attempt my last name. No, I didn't. I did not want to butcher it. I feel really bad. Okay, Paula Jobs. I just approved your mentoring a medium thing that you wanted to add yourself to. And friend requests. Okay. I'm not seeing you yet, Kellen. Malapu. Malapu. Oh, that's pretty simple. It just looks difficult. What are you adding me to? Amanda Brandel. We were talking about concentration camps, microchipping, the things that are coming, and we started talking, and Candace actually is very good with seeds and planting food and cooking. So we're making her the flower power. I'll be the police, keeping everybody safe. And this is a group that we're starting to protect. And like when shit hits the fan, we come together and live out in the woods and stay safe. It's not hard to say you've been saying it right the whole time. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Oh, wait, let me read it again. Why can't I find it? Malapu. I'm gonna butcher it either way. You're not making it sound right. I know, it's horrible. Like pew, like a church pew, or pew like poopy. That's what I kept thinking. Amanda will be our clown, our comic clown, because she is hilarious. She'll have us laughing. Ooh, I gotta add Phelan. Because Phelan's just like Amanda, she'll have you peeing your pants. I'm a nurse. Okay, Estrina will be our nurse. We have to have nicknames for everybody. Malapau. Malapau. See, I thought it was like pew. Okay, Malapau. Okay. Estrina's gonna keep us healthy. I'll keep us safe. We got food with Candace. Amanda and Phelan and our comedians. We have to have nicknames though. Alright, so are we making this a closed group, guys? I'm guessing this is a closed group. For just us, nobody can be in it. It's our club. Alright, I'm gonna create it. We can add stuff to it. It's creating. I don't know why it's taking so long to create. Okay, there we go. It wants us to put a picture. I don't know what to put as a picture. Ooh, I'm picking the shield. I'm putting a shield up. Midge Madge, I'll try to learn something. I want to be in Jackie Flick. We have to add Jackie. Okay, members. We have to add Jackie Flick. Okay, we added Jackie. Okay. Alright, now you gotta pick out a picture. Ooh, I found a really good one. We don't want infiltration. I think we pronounce things differently here. I think, yeah, that could be. Yeah. That might be why I was scared to attempt it. Okay, so my symbol is the bird. Ooh, I know what I'll do. I'll make something special for our group with my creative skills. Okay, I like this picture. We're gonna save it. Okay. So let's go there. We're gonna go to here, Canva. Okay, let me go in here. I didn't know there was an email header. Crap. Could fix that. Alright. I need to upload. Oh no. Wait, I have to pick out a layout. Let me pick one. What the hell? It just switched gears on me. Alright. I can sew, so that's always handy. You guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, I just switched you again. Alright, you guys can see what I'm doing then. Okay, I'm trying to pick out a background that will be good. Okay, I think I like this, but we're going to put our picture in that I just picked. Let me find it. Okay, we don't need this. Ah, crap. Okay, so I'm going to fix that. Alright. You gone. Alright, let me fix this. It's too long. Okay, so now we're going to... How do I... Okay, need to put this here. And this here. Okay, I'm going to download it and save it to our thing. You guys are so funny having your own little conversation on. I'm sitting here trying to fix our stuff. This is too funny. You guys are cracking me up right now. Okay, so I'm saving it right now to my computer. And I can post it and then you guys can check it out. Ooh, I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's going to be so pretty. Alright. Open in pictures. Oh my goodness, I'm burpy. Last week I was using a pendulum asking what spiritual direction I need to move towards. I asked if it was plant related and it was a big yes. I guess I better get working on it. Midge, just wear a sheet and cover yourself like me, no sunburn. I'm really good at planning things. Alright, Danielle's our organizer. Oh my god, Farah, I could totally get Chinese food right now, like lo mein noodles. Yummy yummies in my tummies. Alright, so I'm going to pull this here. Alright, so I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to open it up and we're going to go back to New Dawn and we're going to upload our photo. Okay. Desktop, where's our thing at? Is that it? Yes! Yay! Okay. I don't know if I should do that. It looks kind of weird, but okay. Midget means that you're not meant to use it like you've been using it. Maybe you're using it too much and they want you to start trying to find answers on your own. We need to grow marijuana. It can replace a ton of different medicines with no side effects. I think by then we might be able to, Astrina. Hello, Raf. I'm calling you Raf for short. These 3 girls from Africa built a generator that supplies 6 hours of power using only a liter of urine. We need to figure that out. And the engineers in the group. HEP. Yes. Midge Magic. Oh my god, I feel like my mind keeps breaking. Carrie Lynn just saw that today. Yeah, we need an engineer, and if my daughter was going to be with us, her boyfriend's studying to be an engineer, so... Alright, what do we call in our community? If we call it New Dawn, we need... I'm trying to think of something else. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with this. Yeah, I'm just going to go like this. Okay. So I'm going to try this again. Okay, I'm going to thing it. Oh my god, my phone ran out. It's okay, Hannah. My husband could build a generator. He uses a car right now as a generator for power at our new house. Alright, Astrina, it's up to you to get a crap load of generators up and running. We'll leave that to you. Okay, this needs to go in my add files to photo. Okay. Need to delete that one. Okay, wait. Need to push this down. Sorry guys, still trying to figure this out. Okay, this one can get moved. Oh. This can get moved here. Alright, let's try it now. New Dawn. Cancel. Upload picture. Ooh, oxygen machines and nebulizers. My husband delivers hospice equipment. Isn't that a vampire movie named New Dawn? I don't know, Candace. Is there? I think there might be. Okay, I'm finishing up our group. I'm just trying to make sure it's the right... Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm moving it to there. Let me see if this works. Okay, go to discussion. Alright. I just want to reposition it. Alright. Okay. Let me delete. Okay. Alright. It's open. Guys, go look up, I think I added you guys. Are you guys in it yet? New Dawn. It's a closed group. We have about 40 cars in the lot. Okay, good. So some of you guys are seeing it. I love candles. I'm good with candles. Okay, good. You guys are seeing it. That's awesome. Yay! Do you guys like the picture? Did I do good? I like it. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, if we can get fires going, we need like a shitload of lighters on hand. Yay! Everybody sees it. It looks good. Alright, so this is where we can put like updates of things coming, things to make us aware of things, like articles that you have read that you think is important, send it to there. Oh, this will be fun. I love it. This is such a great idea. Okay, so I can mark you guys off. I did this already. I have like a huge list of crap I gotta do. So, let me mark this off. And When is this happening? I can't give you guys a date just yet. But it's not going to be very long. We're going to have 4 years of crap going on. And then it's going to be downhill. Danielle Love, you should be. Let's see. Danielle Love. See all. Let's see. Let me add and see if it comes up that I already added you. Oh, crap, I didn't. All right, add. I'm adding you. Oops. Okay. Kalin, remember you have to, oh, did you add yourself to my page, my personal page, this personal page? Did you add yourself? Because that's what you need to do. I can't put you in. Yeah, see, there's no request from you. Here, let me see if I can request you. Maybe it'll come up. Let me see if I can do that. C-A-I-L. C-A-I-L-I-N-E. Stone. There you go. Okay. So I'm adding you. Add friend. You have to accept my request, and then I can add you to the group. Robin, we can see you. Yeah, we're talking about concentration camps and things that are coming. And I just made a group called the New Dawn. We're all gonna meet up. Candace is gonna be our flower power girl that makes seeds and food. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, Callan, I can probably add you now. Let me try. Callan. Hey, woohoo! All right, I added you. You're good. Okay, you're good. It's called New Dawn. I too have also wanted to be a Jedi. Carrie, you know what the funny ongoing joke is in my house? I'm a Jedi. Because I do mind tricks. Justin is attracted or is obsessed with Star Wars. He loves it. All of our animals are named after Star Wars characters. How can I get on there? Robin, I can add you. Here, I'll add you. Robin. Okay. Alright, so the only thing is I would say Christ conscious community because it might be misleading. People might think it's a Christian group. Oh, okay. Okay, so hold on. Let me write that down. I can change it real quick. Christ. I wanted to call it Christ consciousness, but I wasn't sure how well that would go over. So I was going with like an easier term. Okay. Let me change it real quick. Okay. So we're going to go in here. Okay. I gotta lower the thing to this. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I'm gonna download and start over. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna open this up. Open that up. Okay, we're almost done. Where did you create this on your webpage or Facebook? Rachel, I made it on Facebook. It's a group that everybody wanted me to make. Can I wear a cape? Strina, you can wear whatever you want. Okay, so can we all wear capes? Yes, we all can wear capes. That's fine with me. Okay, I'm deleting that. wonder why it didn't go through. Oh, because I didn't add it. Okay, so I'm adding that in. It should come right up. Okay. Rachel Amber. Okay. Yeah, it's on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out and put it on my desktop, and then we're going to add it to the page again. Okay. Let's try it one more time. We're going to change the group, upload photo, and where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, that should work. All right, let me know if you guys get that. Okay, approved. Okay, page looks nice. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, I'm going to delete that because we don't need that. Okay, now, okay, tell me if you like the new header. Yeah, guys, if you feel like you want to have somebody join, Rachel, I added you, you're good. And you feel like they could be an asset to our getaway group of destruction. And we get a getaway lair to go to. We need to figure out a place we're going to meet at. I know. I can't believe we're 3 hours already. My goodness. And I have to go soon because I have to meet my sister. I have to be honest. I'm a little punk ass bitch when it comes to spiders. So who's gonna be the designated spider capturer? No killers. Can't kill bugs. And a hand signal polyjobs. It looks beautiful. Okay, awesome. So you guys love it? Okay, good, good, good. I love it too. It's so cool. I never thought we were going to do this today. This is awesome. This was awesome. All right, so I'm excited about this. So Astrina's like our article guru. She's always researching and getting articles and stuff. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of Astrina's articles on here. Thanks, Rachel. Spiders freak me out a little bit, I think because I can't hear them. I don't know what they're up to. They're little sneaky little bastards. But when is my next live feed? Courtney, probably most likely next Sunday. Peppermint oil will keep spiders away. I try not to kill them. I usually capture them in a cup and throw them outside. Carrie, you're awesome. That's so funny. I do that with stink bugs too. No, spiders, I don't know what it is about spiders. I think because they can be used by dark. So spiders and flies, I can't infiltrate their little heads to figure out what the heck they're up to. Like, there's just one spider in particular that's at my shop. And he is always constantly making his little web on this one area of my shop. And I'm constantly taking it down, and the next day it's back up, and I take it down, and it's back up, and it's like this battle war between me and him, and this stupid, because I don't want people coming up to the door, because it's right in the corner, right by the door is, and I don't want people coming up to the door scared to come into the door, because the spider's like taking up the area. So, I can't see it while I'm on live feed. Yeah, I'm on the site, freaking awesome. Thank you, Robin. I try not to kill them. Okay, I read that. So, do you hear Maxie? He's having a dream. Can you guys hear him? I wonder what he's dreaming about. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he's very persistent. He's a little brat. So anytime every time I always, and I seen him the other day, and I'm like, what are you up to? Why do you keep doing this? And I can't hear his thoughts back. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, thanks, Cullen. No, I can't hear him. Oh, man. When I was like 5, I was bit by a brown recluse and had to stay in the hospital. Actually, I got bit by a spider too and ended up in the hospital for a while. guys have to hear it. I wish you guys could hear this. He's having some serious dreams. It's so cute. Here, wait, look. I think I woke him up. What are you guys doing? Meow, 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 meow. There's the other one. Hi, Sidious. Don't be looking grumpy at me. That's Kylo Ren. That's Max. And that's Sidious. Okay, so seriously, Star Wars names. Okay, I'm gonna switch over. Sorry, I was reading comments. What about snakes? Can you communicate with them? You know, and I've never tried this to communicate with a snake, so I don't know if I can or not. Rachel, oh my gosh, my little black kitty, it took him a while to warm up to me. I don't know why. He was like obsessed with Justin, and now he won't let me alone. Midgie Madge, yeah, your boyfriend's having dreams over here making noises. Well, aren't you lucky, Hannah? Maybe we should all go to England. Oh my god, I would go to England in a heartbeat. Mainly, probably because that's where I got my head chopped off. And I've been wanting to go back to face that life. So I'm on board with that. So let's all do that. Yeah. What do you want, Sidious? What you doing? You come see the mama. Why you come see mama? You come see mama and you want to see what I'm doing. Say hi. Hi guys. Hi guys. Are you purring? Can you purr for everybody? Can you hear him purring, guys? He's just such a love bug. Who is this kitty? This is Sidious, the one that's in my lap. He has to be in my lap anytime I'm doing anything. What does it mean when you see Jesus in the clouds? If you're seeing Jesus in the clouds, it's probably a sign from him. You know, everything will be okay. Especially if you're having a rough day or the world is having a rough day, he'll send signs like that. She looks like my old cat titties. Did you really name your cat titties? Like boobies? Really? Because that's hilarious. Yeah, he's a lovey. He's blind, so I've been healing him. His eyes used to be really, really blue, like blue. And you can actually see his color of his eyes, but he's still blind. He sees things, like before he used to smack his head into the couch when he'd try to jump up. And I did a lot of healing on his eyes, and now he runs out around the house like he's not blind at all. Darth Kitty. We have a Darth Vader dog who is massively big and black. And we call him Vader for short. Yeah, we have all... we just got a puppy, and his name's Anakin. He was... before Darth Vader became Darth Vader. He was Anakin before Darth Vader. Huh. Hi, Sidious. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, I am going to go, guys. Yes, I did call her. We called her titties, or Tits McGrits. She ran away many years ago. Oh, Carrie, you just made my night. That shit is so funny. That is hilarious. Tits McGrits. That's great. I can't take it. That's hilarious. Okay. So, okay, guys, I am so drained from our talk today. This was so much fun. I want to do this again next weekend. I'll let you guys know when I go up live feed. I'll put it on our new Dawn page just to let you guys know. I say serious. I say bye. Say bye-bye. Say we love you. He's just content when he's with mommy. You guys have a great night too. Love you all. I will talk to you soon. I know, right, Estrina? It was such a good feed. I loved it. You guys are awesome. And check out the website. If there's something on there we can help you with, let us know, okay? It's thedivinemedium.com. Let me know if you guys need anything. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Mwah.